What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sunday Night Football, Week 4 of the Philadelphia Eagles facing off the San Francisco 49ers. How's everybody doing? Let me pull up the chat. I did forget to do that because I'm silly. Let's pull up the poll. Let's do that as well. Start that bad boy up. All right. Hopefully, when Streamlabs is awake, we can get the poll going. And as soon as the game comes on, I'll be bringing in the game sound. What in the world? What in the world happened? This is an, oh my God. All righty. Finally, we got that bad boy in place. Oh, man. What's going on, JT? What's going on, Joe? What's going on, Joe Diaz? Joe says EAGLES, Eagles for life. What's going on, Jorge? All right, we are about to get set at Levi Stadium. 49ers are taking the field. Oh, appreciate that, Joe. Oh, yeah. Hey, my Detroit Lions ain't going to hold me out.
I know who I am.
I think your
all right, we got some game audio now.
To enunciate on
I will, Al. I will.
You've got it. First of all, the Philadelphia Eagles.
All
good
right.
news and bad news.
So Al Michaels and
news
Chris Collinsworth are wearing masks.
If they win tonight, they're in first place in the NFC East. For the San Francisco 49ers, the good news is they are 2-1.
I am going for the San Francisco 49ers. That's why I'm wearing red.
A long injury list, and the trainers and doctors are working overtime.
But I hope we got a good game. We are going to see Darius Slay,
yeah, and he's doing it with a backup
former Detroit Lions, playing with the Eagles.
And the fun thing that's been to watch with this
hopefully
whole team
he's
is
doing a lot better than one
Mullins,
Mr.
Right?
Desmond Trufant.
George Kittle, who is going to help him not only in the passing game, but in the running game as well. So this is really going to be one of those pressures on Philadelphia to try and stop this run game.
When you're 0-2-1, every fan base is restless, especially so in Philadelphia. So how do the Eagles fly home with the win?
I think their defensive line has taken them to a championship, and I think they're going to have to carry the show here so far in this one tonight.
Share this
San
bad boy
Francisco
out.
49ers, simply put, going to try and run the football, go play action pass off of that run game, and it's going to be up to the defensive line of the Philadelphia Eagles to smash them, take the fight to them. They think they can. We shall see.
A lot of hot and smoky days in the Bay Area recently, but tonight it's
All right, I do have to mute it for the copywritten music and commercials. As soon as we do resume, I will be resuming the game audio so you don't miss a single play. Shout out to the 10 in the building. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. What's going on? Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. Says, Trox, I hate Petrasha. I hate Petrasha too. Please, both of them go on a boat and get lost in the Bermuda Triangle. I do not have Dolphins. I am actually going to try and find some places that sell jerseys and things like that, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up one jersey of every franchise in basketball and in football. I guess we are. I don't know. I know he's doing it because he has some San Francisco 49ers fans. I do it because, well, I love football. What's going on, Tim? Hey, yeah, they're going to win next week. Lions are going to win next week. You know why? They go on their bye week. No, I'm going to get some Dolphins gear. I want to get all 32 teams jerseys and hats. So I'll have a hat for all 32 teams and a jersey for all 32 teams. And then in basketball, I want to get all 30 teams and hats for all 30 teams as well. What's going on, Michael? Yeah, no more Lions gear. I'm done. I'm done supporting that trash. And from here on out, I will be putting games up for vote. I'll put the CBS game going up against the Detroit Lions game. What's going on, FM? What's going on, Peyton? Great win today against my sucky Detroit Lions team. Hey, I hope Tua's time is now. Did he get any run today? Does anybody know if Tua got any run today? Oh, he didn't play? Well, he got to play week 5. What's going on, Ordinary Pete? If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, definitely do so. Be greatly appreciated. Hey, shout out to your MVP, man. Running your channel for you. All right, let's see if we could bring back the game audio. Nope. We still got some copywritten music. Oh, appreciate that, Ordinary Pete.
Start, but injuries have ravaged maybe the two most important position groups for a quarterback, the offensive line and the wide receivers. 9-time Pro Bowl left tackle Jason Peters went on IR yesterday. You can't even keep your mask Philly on. Will use its 4th different offensive line in as many games. And starting at left tackle, Australian Jordan Mailata, who never played football until 3 years ago and has just 20 NFL snaps under his belt. Now, Wentz is also without his top 4 wide receivers, and with 2 practice squad receivers in action tonight, the most veteran of the group is Greg Ward, who has all of 42 career receptions and 2 touchdowns. But Wentz won't make excuses. He told us these guys are smart. They know their playbook. And Al, Wentz told us, there's nothing else I can do but trust them. Al?
And Michelle, you never sounded better despite the 5.
Yeah, Fitzmagic is only good for about 4 or 5 weeks.
Wisnowski to kick off. San Francisco won the toss. They have deferred. And Boston Scott.
All right. Eagles are going to get the ball first. San Francisco will get the ball at halftime.
Unfortunately. And we start with a touchback, and the Eagles will.
All right. Eagles will have the ball at the 25.
Drive of the night.
Oh, I see that. Hold on a quick second.
The numbers are pretty ugly.
Let's get
through week 3. The passer rating at 63.9 with 3 touchdowns, 6
there
interceptions.
We go.
He's thrown no more than 7 in any of the prior 3 years.
Now we should be up and going.
On track, but as Michelle said,
wait, hold on a quick second again. I don't know why it shifted down.
It's Eric Armstead along that defensive front. The running back is Miles
All right,
Sanders.
there we go.
The 2 nice games in a row after he was hurt on opening day out with the
All right.
They give it to him.
Miles Sanders got a gain of 2. I need that. I do have Miles Sanders. Whoa. I do have to mute the game audio real quickly. I do have Miles Sanders in my fantasy football team, and he is going up against one Mr. Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike.
Dallas Goedert is out. That's why Rodgers will get the start. Goedert hurt last week, and he's on injured reserve. It's 2nd down and 8. Keep it on the ground again for no gain. That's
all right, no gain. Sanders with that no gain.
And it's 3rd and long for Philadelphia.
I got Fred Warner also in this game.
You know, Al, it's just going to be interesting to watch this big 6'7".
I want to see what Ziggy Ansah can do.
Jordan Mailata and how he's going to be able to hang with these athletes on the edge for the 49ers.
There is number 68 at left tackle.
All right, 3rd and 8. Got to be a passing play over here.
Wentz changing. Still has plenty of time on the play clock.
What's going on, Mark?
4-man rush.
All right, Wentz. Oh! Threw it at Sanders' feet. 4 and 8.
As they rush 4, 7 back.
Wow.
3 and out for the Eagles.
Yeah, and the education of Mailata has begun already. They're going to go one of those old pick tough kind of moves here on him. You're going to see all kinds of stunts. You're going to see all kinds of games, and that time it forced Wentz to throw it before he wanted to.
Cameron Johnston is one of the best punters in the league, 3rd year out of Ohio
All right, Johnston set to punt. The punt is up.
Back to accept it for San Francisco. Good high punt, field at the 12.
Oh, got it at the
so he hauled it in.
12-yard line.
Rudy Ford after a 60-yard boot. Now
all right.
The 49ers. Nick Mullins last week got the start because Garoppolo was hurt, still is tonight.
What's going on, Leroy?
343, 3rd most in the league last week, and a great passer rating.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your Cowboys defense. They got a good defense on paper.
Practice squad. Played his college ball at Southern Mississippi.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball at the 12.
That's Juszczyk, the fullback who comes off into the
Juszczyk in motion. Mullins through, no good, incomplete. Kendrick Bourne was the intended receiver. 2nd and 10.
Now their top 2 backs are both out.
All right, I do have to mute the game audio while they do the starting lineup. Oh, yeah, all teams have injuries. But on paper, I mean, you guys look like a dominant force.
Player for the
all right, we are back.
Who came over in the offseason. 2nd down and 10.
All right, play action. Mullins was looking for Juszczyk. Incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Pressure put on by Brandon Graham. 3rd down and 10.
Here's one of the problems when you try and attack with your linebackers. Come up and try and hit this linebacker.
Speaking of that, appreciate you, Mike. You did remind me I got to plug in my phone.
Here, and they just missed the throw right off the bat.
There's nobody there to cover him.
Oh, hey, Leroy, you got to go through my Detroit Lions first.
And it's 3rd down and 10.
Hey, we'll trade you Matthew Stafford. All right, Mullins, quick pass. Look for Kittle. Was a yard short of a 1st down.
Marcus Epps makes the tackle, and the 49ers will punt on a 4th and 1.
All right, the 49ers go to punt.
Yeah, well, we've seen Philadelphia come out, and they had some different lineups.
I mean, 4th and 1, I would go for it.
Now playing the cornerback instead of the safety position, and the rookie Kayvon Wallace was playing safety. So they're having to move.
Hey, just give us your 1st round draft pick. You can have Dak Prescott and Matthew Stafford. I'm in the business for getting 1st round draft picks. All right, I do have to mute the game audio. So the ball is going to be placed at the 28-yard line off that punt. All right, Streamlabs has not woken up. Why hasn't Streamlabs woken up? Yeah, we could have had Herbert. I wouldn't mind Herbert. I said it was going to either be a defensive player or Justin Herbert. I'm not one for injured players, so like Tua was kind of out of the question for me. But I mean, he did make kind of sense as well because obviously with you don't really need Tua right away, but I'm kind of happy we did go defense. Our defense was ranked 31st overall. Oh, hey, Mike, I was as well, brother. Go take a look at my Oregon and Wisconsin game. I was speaking nothing but praises for Justin Herbert. All right, the Gridiron Blitz got Streamlabs awoke. Shout out to the Gridiron Blitz. So you guys can now vote. You can vote ! Vote with a space Eagles if you want the Eagles to win, or you could do ! Vote with the space and 49ers for a vote. What's going on, Hollywood? What's going on, Cole? Hollywood, you got to put 49ers. Yep, there you go. Oh, yeah. The tackle out of Oregon, he was good too. Hey, Mike, you better get your popcorn ready. Cowboys are bad and still in first. All right, as soon as they get done with the starting lineup for the Eagles, I can bring back the game audio. They came back from commercial. Johnson, the offensive lineman, is headed to the locker room.
Jack Driscoll, a rookie
All right.
out of Auburn, at right tackle, and you got Lalata in his first ever start at left tackle, and poor Nick Bosa sitting at home.
All right, first
now,
and 10.
Licking his chops. He's gone for the season. From the 18-yard line.
Wentz.
Rolling left, and it's caught, but it will be taken down to the 24-yard line. Ertz, their leading
All right,
receiver,
Zach Ertz, MicroMike's player, loss of yards, but got the catch.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Here's the engine.
My guy Fred Warner causing havoc. Let's go.
And he is a guy that comes up with just beautiful plays in the middle of the field. He's the one that understands you've got to take away that
second and 14.
On the bootleg. He did, made him check it
Leroy,
down.
take out the space between ! And vote, and then it will register. All right, there we go. Miles Sanders. I need Miles Sanders to ball out, and I am going for the 49ers, hence the red. I know Holly would be proud of me today. Mark, you got to put a space after vote and 49ers.
After a third down and 8.
Oh, we got a jump that is on Fred Warner.
Flag of the game.
And now I can actually vote as well.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 54. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Warner,
oh, man, that's crazy, Hollywood.
For San Francisco.
All right, now I got to wait for the San Francisco defensive starting lineup. Hey, I'm creeping up on you, Mike.
Side out, 99, Javon Kinlaw, the rookie. He has been tearing things up from the middle of the defense.
Action. Third down and 3. Kinlaw, rookie out of South Carolina.
All right. Wentz got the first down.
42-yard line. Greg Ward making the grab, the one-time quarterback at the
Greg
University
Ward
of
with the
Houston,
catch.
and a first down, and Philadelphia again comes up to the line quickly.
Yeah, and it's one of the great things. If you can get up to the line of scrimmage and just get one-on-ones, it's just no problem at all. And it's amazing to think about in the National Football League that Greg Ward is now the voice of experience for this Philadelphia Eagles offense. They just have everybody.
All right, first and 10. Ball at the 41-yard line.
So they wanted to run no huddle, but
All right, play action. Pass caught. Ward Jr. again with the first down.
Had 8 receptions for 72 yards and a TD last week against the Bengals.
All right, MicroMike going with the Eagles today.
The one thing that the Philadelphia Eagles have an advantage with is the fact that they have their starting quarterback, and the San Francisco 49ers.
Why is the linebacker on a wide receiver?
So effectively, get out on the edge, have that run pass option. Now they're going to the
all right, Wentz out of the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, gets out of pressure, throws it. Oh, intercepted. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. 49ers.
The officials right now are gathering. There has been no signal. So he wants the guys to come down and celebrate, but
Early on the field is an interception.
And it is.
First down, San Francisco, timeout.
It looks like an interception. All right, I do have to mute the game audio real quickly. They will be probably taking a look at that during the commercial break. Yeah, Joe, I mean his I think that injury kind of hurt him. You know, the injury during the Super Bowl run, I think that really hurt him. It affected him. And his first career loss was against my Detroit Lions. I remember it was week 6. And they were 5-0. I forgot what the Detroit Lions record was, but they lost to the Lions. And that they were 5-1. And even me, I was like, "There's no chance the Lions are going to beat the 5-0 Eagles." I mean, they were just red hot. I mean, I think Carson Wentz is a very good quarterback. I just think that he needs more weapons. He doesn't really have any wide receivers. He has a good running back. He got good tight ends. He has a solid offensive line, but he has no receivers to throw it to. Word around the YouTube world is MicroMike will lose to Troxel. In my opinion, when Frank Reich left as the Eagles offensive coordinator, Wentz went downhill. Yeah. Yep. I definitely have to agree with that.
Another pick. Take a look
All
at
right,
that.
we are
16,
back.
The last 3 years, 7, and already now 7, which is a fine on the come-out roll, but apart from that, that's not what you want to see on your worksheet. You know what I mean, and I know you do.
I do.
The interception stood. So at the 35-yard
All right, Mullins
line, San Francisco has it.
under center.
About 5 minutes into the game.
Got it to McKinnon.
Goes to the outside.
McKinnon gain of 2, maybe 3.
About a 3-yard gain. Duke Riley makes the stop.
There's a flag on the play. That is MicroMike's player.
Holding. Offense number 71. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
All right. Moving the sticks back.
Defense.
All right. They're going to do the defensive starting lineup. I do have to mute it for. Wentz is going to get benched, then mad, and then want to trade. I said it first. All right, we are back.
On the ground, through the middle.
All right, got it up to the 30-yard line.
Taken down by Wallace. So McKinnon came up
Jerrick
with
McKinnon
as a rookie, had a couple of really good outings, spent 4 years there. Niners got him as a third down.
All right, I do have to mute the game audio again for more copyrighted music. That is one thing I do hate about primetime games. They have so much music.
On the roster.
All right,
this year,
second and 15.
He's done a great job for him. Right now he's
Ball's at the 30.
Number one back, second down and 15. Because
they got to get the ball to the 45-yard line.
And Kevin Coleman are both on the injured list.
Mullins gets out of pressure but got sacked.
That is Hargrave and Barnett who converge on the sack.
Hargrave and Barnett got the sack. It's going to be third down.
Pretty strong right there by Jerrick McKinnon. He's going up against one of the great tackles in the game, and Trent Williams. And watch him take Trent Williams, who just got the holding call, and basically push him right back in to Mullins. That is a heck of a rush, and that is exactly what I was talking about in the opening, Al. This defensive line has to take.
All right, third and 21.
So far, so good for them at third down at 21 now.
Hands it off.
And,
gets out of pressure. Got it to the
and takes it out to the 39. So he's about
39-yard line. Fourth down.
Graham, but a 15-yard gain only makes it fourth.
What's going on, Ruben?
And another punt.
But a huge stop there.
Oh, appreciate that, Leroy.
Defense to come out after the turnover, get a 3 and out, make some plays. They just got to hang in there.
Got 32 in the building. Appreciate you guys. Got 21 thumbs up. Let's get those likes up.
So Jim Schwartz,
all right, the punt is up.
Wisnowski's boot.
All right, ball's at the 15 to the 20, about the 23-yard line. All right, there's more copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. Shout out to the 36 in the building. Appreciate you guys. Quick question, is Deebo Samuel playing? He is. I know he is cleared to play. They saying that he's going to be on a snap count though. I am mad we lose. Let's all vote for MicroMike to be the next Lions coach. Run, run, run. Hey, as long as he lets me be the defensive coordinator, he got my vote. What's going on, Julie? Let me run that defense. Give me full control over that defense. They gonna hate me, but guess what? That one day in February, they're going to love me. Because I always say you got to have a solid defense. You got to be able to stop the run and play solid defense. If you have those two things going for your defense is going to be, up there. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. Yeah, I do this all season long. I do all the primetime games. And starting next week, next week is by default, I'll be doing the CBS game. Oh, almost.
2020.
All right, we are back.
Remember?
But when the Lions get back from their bye week, I'll be putting it up on my community tab. What game I should do, the Detroit Lions or the CBS game.
Lane Johnson is back in. He missed a series, but he's back in at right tackle after repairing to the locker room.
Leroy, I'm not playing a keeper league.
Miles
Sanders, no gain on that.
Line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10 as we approach the halfway mark of the first quarter.
I love watching the 2 linebackers play on this football team for the San Francisco.
Hey, Mel
49ers.
Gooley made it to 1K. Hey, shout out to Mel Gooley. That's awesome. Let's go.
But you'll see these
no, I'm not wearing a Niners hat. It's my Arizona hat.
Zone defensive team, which most
just I got to wear red.
Defense is being very soft. This defense is anything but. They attack the line.
He's live for wrestling. That's what's up. I'm so proud of him. Hard worker.
2nd and 10. This will be Boston Scott trying to get
Boston Scott.
Just a couple.
Gain of about a yard, maybe 2.
Second-year guy out of Louisiana Tech. 3rd down.
What's going on, Michael Johnson?
To have a lot of receivers that you.
Oh, I do have to mute the game audio for copywritten music and commercials. I'm on Gridstream as well. I'm here to send some love and a like button for your trucks. Appreciate that, Michael.
The guys that he's got on the field.
All right.
3rd and 9.
It's 3rd and 9. Wentz gets out of pressure, throws it. Was looking for Ertz. No flag. Oh, there is a flag.
Jimmy Ward covering on the play, and the flag is at the 45-yard line. So we'll get Vinovich's call, and we'll see if it's a 1st down. 3rd down and 9. It's on the defense.
That's pass interference. That's a spot foul.
Pass interference.
Oh, spot foul.
20. Ball be defensive, spotted the foul. Automatic 1st down.
It is
Jimmy Ward.
The 1st down.
There you go back.
6.5 to go.
You go back to the guy you are comfortable with, and that's Zach Ertz. Let's take a look at Jimmy Ward. He kind of loses his balance, I think, as much as anything else. And yeah, I think that's the right call.
Yep, spot foul.
Started 3 out of 5 for 22.
All right, ball's placed at the 35, 1st and 10.
That's Killings in motion. And Wentz going deep down.
Oh!
Adjust, but it's incomplete. He had a
broken up.
Rogers, the tight end. Jaquaski Tart able to get over there. And
Tart broke it up.
It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, this throw just didn't quite come out of his
Julie
hand
put
the
in
right way, and
exclamation point
just
vote
enough time to get
space
there. They really
49ers and I'll register a vote for the 49ers.
Play, but Tart able to get there just in time because that one had a little too much hang time.
Miss Johnson going for the Eagles.
Former Green Bay Packer, but with Goddard hurt.
All right.
The 2nd tight end here in Philadelphia.
Miles Sanders got to the outside.
The corner. And it's close to a 1st
It's going to be about 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2.
A guy who played at Penn State.
What's going on, Pumpkin Eats?
Saquon Barkley for a couple of years. Then he had a chance as a senior to really show what he could do. Picked in the 2nd round back in 2019. Had a really...
All right, I do have to mute the game audio for copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. All right, we are back. It is 3rd and 2.
2 games, and Lane Johnson has just went off again, the right tackle. 3rd and 2.
All right, empty backfield. Carson gets out of pressure, got the 1st down, and there's a flag on the play. Wentz is looking for a face mask call,
which would tack on another 15.
Holding. Defense number 56. 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic 1st down.
So no.
All right, got a 1st down.
Alexander with the penalty, automatic 1st.
Al, I can't tell you.
Juan Alexander got the foul.
Had a firm grasp.
What's going on, Gina
Wentz.
Moore?
He looked like he was going down. He broke out. He would scramble and pick up a 1st down.
What's going on, Noble Sports?
And here's Lane Johnson going back to this play. As soon as this play was over, he went right back off the field and waved on Jack Driscoll.
Well, that ankle's been an issue.
All right, under shotgun, Carson Wentz got the ball to Sanders. Sanders,
And an 8-yard
good
gain
gain on that.
Sanders.
Gain of about
Setting up a
6,
second
maybe
down
7 on that play.
and 2. So at the outset of the game right now, Philadelphia has compiled 52 yards to only 23 for San Francisco.
All right, that was a gain of 8 on that play.
The left tackle is now getting to just get his feet wet a little bit. Let's let him run block a little bit. He came out, nice double team down, created a good hole on that left side. He's a huge man.
He's only 6'8", 346. Second down and 2. One-time rugby star in Australia. Second and a deuce.
All right, Wentz. Got his Sanders to the 30. 25-20, 15, down at the 11.
Taken down by Jimmy Ward deep into 49er territory.
I needed that.
So many times now.
I got
they've
Sanders
some
in my
coverage
fantasy
right there on the
league.
back. Niners love to press forward with those linebackers. So either that was supposed to be Alshire who was going to fall off there, or Fred Warner. Somebody just dropped coverage and made that one way too easy. Boy, when you've got an offense that's struggling and a quarterback that's struggling, you don't want to pass out.
All right, that ball's at the 11. First and 10.
Another guy the Niners are missing is the linebacker Greenlaw. Boston Scott is in the game.
All right, Carson got the touchdown.
And Wentz goes in for the score himself.
All right, Wentz with the touchdown with the quarterback keeper.
Well, they got this play directly out of the Giants last week. We saw it. They would come hard trying to
Golden
come
Tate
around
and
here.
Jalen Ramsey
And
throwing
last week,
hands
their
today.
quarterback
That's
just
what's up.
simply did this. And it
Hopefully,
worked all day.
Golden
Every
Tate
key situation,
got the better of that
really,
one.
At least so far, 49ers haven't adjusted.
When we talked about the ugly numbers for picks, already 7 this year, but on the other side of the coin, as Kyle Shanahan looks on and watches the replay, that's Wentz's 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. And that
Hey, Travis Fulgham is in the building. Former Detroit Lions.
So Doug Peterson starts out
He's
with a
in the
2-point
slot.
conversion attempt after the opening score.
Ertz in motion. And
Ertz
Ertz got the 2-point conversion.
Alone for the 2-point conversion. So,
All righty. Philly takes an 8-point lead. Let's see what that kind of damage did to my fantasy league. I know MicroMike's probably running around excited. All right, got him 2.6 points. What's going on, Cruz? Trox, help me. My Giants are trash, LOL. Hey, welcome to being a life of a Lions fan. We stay trash. But, you know, it's time to invest in that offensive line. Get some weapons for Daniel Jones. Get a real defense around him. And, you know, next year when you guys get back Saquon Barkley, you know, that's also going to help as well. MicroMike says, hashtag micro wins. Cruz Madrid says, tank for Trevor Trox. Absolutely. Shout out to Noble Sports. Put the Infinite Sports Network on Trey Lance. So if we can't get Trevor Lawrence, that is my second guy. I want Trey Lance then. Trash to Trevor. Hey, Mike, I'm creeping up on you, brother. 117 to 93. And I still got 3 players tomorrow. And I think you're done after this. Yep, after Ertz and McKinnon, you are done. And I still got 3 more players. Long live the kicker and long live Sammy Watkins. All right, we are back with the game audio.
Look on the.
What's going on, Shane?
After we let him down the field, then that kick will go through the end zone as the 49ers will take a shot. But Garoppolo got hurt 2 weeks ago against the Jets. So Mullins came in and preserved the victory. Looked very good last week against the Giants. Garoppolo kind of 2 weeks. There was a question whether he could play this week, but Mullins came in 18 when Garoppolo got hurt. Around the middle of the year he came in. He did a very good job.
All right.
Off the fake again. They give it
Got
to
it to Kittle. Kittle.
There goes Kittle out to the 50-yard line.
Got it to almost the 50.
So there's no.
It's going to be second down.
I mean, Shanahan said, come on, be serious about that. Garoppolo's our guy, and there is Jimmy. And the 49ers are now
Jimmy
home for the next 3
Garoppolo.
games, counting this one. They've got
Can't
Miami
wait till he gets
next
back.
week.
I might finally have a quarterback.
And the Rams come in here 2 weeks from tonight, and that's the game we'll have for you on Sunday Night Football. Buffalo leading them to the Super Bowl last season, but the ankle has kept them on the bench. And so Mullins again with the start on a second down and 3 from midfield. Little toss back here, little razzle.
All right, Deebo Samuel got the first down.
And Samuel gets the first down before
Stayed on his feet.
shoves him out of bounds. And that's another key guy that Shanahan's able to get back.
I do have Deebo Samuel on my bench.
This is not a trick play for the 49ers. This is something that they do all the time. In the playoffs a season ago, Deebo Samuel had over 100 yards rushing as a receiver. And when you see this guy, sometimes he looks more like a fullback than he does a wide receiver. He is a wide-bodied, strong runner of the football. And most defensive
All right,
backs
first
want
and
no
10.
part of.
Mohamed Sanu in the game, wide to the right, handed to Kittle coming around.
Kittle.
And Kittle takes the
Couple
ball
yards short of a
inside
first.
the 35-yard line where Duke Riley makes the tackle. That's a gain of 8.
And what is Kyle Shanahan
Hey,
doing
feel
here?
better, Cruz.
Quite simply,
Feel
he's
better,
putting
brother.
the ball in the hands of his tough guys, his stars. He's got Kittle now, a couple of touches out there. He's got Deebo Samuel. He's got these guys in Philadelphia.
All right, second
on
and
their
2.
heels and getting smacked. by
125
offensive players.
remains in the first quarter.
Second and 2. Toss here.
McKinnon. Whoa, lost a lot of yards on that play.
Perfectly. Gary is right here to stop him for a loss. So a second and 2 with Barnett also in on the tackle becomes a 3rd down and 7.
All right, I do have to mute the game audio real quick. It's going to be 3rd and 7 with a 5-yard loss to Jerrick McKinnon. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for giving away some points. What's going on, Damien?
Running backs.
All right, we are
Deep
back.
threat
3rd
down
and
the
7.
field, receiving types, including
Ball's
their
at the
fullback.
38-yard line.
3rd down and 7. A little flip here to Ayuk, the rookie.
Ayuk got the first to the 20, 10, jumps, touchdown, 49ers.
And he's doing it again.
Woo!
Last week, they wrap up a 75-yard 6.
All right.
He is something.
This is why they
Ayuk.
drafted Ayuk. He is just a mini
What's
version
going on?
of
He
Deebo
is risen.
Samuel. When you watched him in college, he did this.
How's it
stuff
going,
all the
brother?
time, even in practice. Watch this.
Ayuk
That's
with the
spectacular.
touchdown.
Looks like
Jumping
Steve
over
Nehemiah
players.
going into the end zone. Not even a touch. Can you
Giving a
imagine
second
being on the
effort.
other side of that thing with Marcus Epps and not even getting a touch of Ayuk on this one?
Ruben says, yeah,
Holy
69ers.
Speaking of Nehemiah, he was a San Francisco
I think he meant 49ers, but
It's not the first.
all right, I do have to mute the game audio for copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio.
Knows how to go vertical and get away with it.
But that was a nice touchdown. Darius Slay is down on the ground.
Loss for the Eagles, former Detroit Lion, who needs some attention. So they'll walk him off the field to the other side.
He is walking under his own.
Former Detroit Lion, who needs some attention. So they'll walk him off the field to the other side.
He is walking under his own power. He is limping, though.
And what makes this especially tough is that Philadelphia has changed their entire defense. Due in large
he is risen, says my dad likes the Eagles. That's what's up.
Slay. And now they're starting to get injuries. Avonte Maddox got hurt his ankle last week. Slay's such a key part of it. I wonder if they stay with that man-to-man or not.
That play is going to go into the books as a rushing
that
play.
Hurt.
Starting behind the line of scrimmage on the toss.
Got him on his knee.
You saw Slay right there.
Yeah,
that hurts.
Clincy out front on that block, and Clincy's a tremendous athlete in space just to be
Slay
able to
always
get a
hurt.
piece of Slay like that.
Slay is always hurt.
Wow, what a play that was.
Robbie Gould.
All right, the kick is up. The kick is good. So 49ers down 1. It's 8-7. We got 21 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Uh-oh. Hold on. All right, there we go. If the scoreboard ever goes down, let me know, and I can refresh it and bring it back. What's going on, Go Pack Go? How's it going, brother? What's going on, William Johnson? I don't know why they went for, for 2. All right, they're going to say, Lane Johnson's going to be questionable. Jason Verrett is questionable as well.
Offensive line.
Right, and then we saw Slay go out, and with Verrett, that's too bad. That kid is good, but he's played in only about a quarter of the games that
set to kick.
Eligible for.
The kick is up,
7 years, so he
and we're going to get a touchback.
And the kick winds up as a touchback.
Now you talk about Jason Verrett. He had a game last week that had these coaches buzzing. They play a wide side corner. There's Robert Saleh, the defensive coordinator. They play a wide side corner, which typically is Richard Sherman, who's out on IR right now with a calf injury. And then Jason Verrett sort of filled into that role. It's a really difficult position to play because you don't get
ball at the 25-yard line.
Coverages. But Jason Verrett showed that he can
21 seconds remain. Should be probably a run play. And it is. Sanders got about 3 yards on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 7 to start the second quarter.
And, Verrett had so many different injuries that he had to deal with at the end of his career. All they wanted to do is get his speed back. They did, and he's been playing great.
That is the end of the first quarter. Good.
All right, that is the end of 1. Our score is 8-7. JT says 54 in the building. Let's get those thumbs up. Appreciate that, MVP. You guys are truly awesome. Appreciate you guys for coming out. We got 57 in the or 59 in the building and 32 thumbs up. Can we see 45 thumbs up? That'd be greatly appreciated. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. MicroMike says King of Stream. Appreciate that, brother. Hey, I wouldn't be King of Stream if it wasn't for the people. Oh, I know Hollywood. I know you're gonna be over with Gridiron as well. Appreciate that, brother. King of streams, but second to Mike in fantasy. Hey, talking all that stuff. Let's see what you're doing. 117-93 still. Eagles may want to replace the strength and conditioning coach. The injuries are out of control. Hey, Detroit Lions did that. They did that this offseason. I agree, but then you also got to remember one thing. There was no offseason. There was no OTAs, mini camps, preseason. So I'm not surprised that there's a lot of injuries. I mean, it does suck, but man, that hurts. Mike says Trista wants to see my hair. Is Trista in the building? All right, this one's for Trista. All right, hold on. Let me get back set up real quick.
The natural audio from whoever's in the stadium right now, next to nobody, and the players. And then us, which we're sorry about, but that's part of the deal.
All right, Miles Sanders, loss of 2 yards, giving points back to Mike.
Sanders gets stuff for a loss of 1, so it'll be 3rd down and 8.
All right, 3rd and 8. Come on, Miles Sanders. We got to get that first down so you can start running some more.
Can these tackles hold up? Because over time, these 49ers pass rushers can wear any offensive line down.
Niners almost jumped.
What's going on, Gaston?
You can hear the hard count.
We got 3rd and 8. Ertz in motion.
3rd down and 8. Wentz under pressure.
Oh, incomplete. 4th and 8.
He goes and it's 4th down.
So it looks like they're going to set to punt.
Armstead and Warren at that time coming through.
He is risen, says you look like Noah.
Yeah, we talked about the attacking style of this team. They're going to come looping around here.
I'm going to pick up one win in my Yahoo league, and it's a barn burner in the NFL.com league. The punt is up.
The other gets you, and the other one blitzes. It's a tight scheme.
Johnston with a punt,
and it's going to be out of bounds.
Mark it pretty close to probably the 25-yard line.
Yep, ball's going to be at the 25.
Second quarter. So the 49ers again 2-1, lost on opening day here to Arizona, went back to the Meadowlands, back-to-back weeks, went to
yeah, there's
West
been a lot of
Virginia
punts today.
We talked to Kyle Shanahan about that. He said, hey, it was pretty cool. They went to the Greenbrier. They're going back in a time machine.
I'm going for the 49ers.
They'd gone to Youngstown, Ohio between games, and he said they were in a Holiday Inn. And he
What's
said,
going on, Grid?
Was going to the casino every night. So he said the Greenbrier was better.
Greenbrier is going back in time. That is for sure. It's a great place.
Hey, Grid, am I beating you?
Next time they're back east because you come away with 2 wins. Good memories. From the 25-yard line.
All right, Jerrick McKinnon. Gain of about 3, maybe 4 yards on that play. Good gain on that.
Tackle at the 24-yard line as we check in with Michelle.
Well, you guys were talking about Brett Favre and Mullins, both from Southern Miss. I spoke with Brett about him, and Brett said Mullins isn't flashy or giving you the wow factor, but when the game is over,
Trista says, haha, look what I started.
And Favre called him a very smart player.
Appreciate
He knows
it.
his limitations. He plays within the system perfectly, and maybe most importantly, guys love him and will play hard for him, Al.
Yeah, I will on a commercial break. I just can't right now because I got to control the audio.
Clearly, he is back after missing a couple of plays.
All right. Kittle turns back around, got some positive yards, got the first down to the 40. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Niners want a face mask. Man, you think about that play he made in the New Orleans game last year, insane.
You know, Al, he has just changed the game since he started running with the football.
What's going on, Brandon?
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense number 47. 15-yard penalty
face
from the end of
mask.
the run. Automatic first down.
Nathan Gary.
I mean, he's like,
Gary
he's
picks
like
it
trying
up.
to tackle a boxer.
15-yard penalty.
He's taking your face mask and slamming you off to the side, and then you're trying to tackle. Look at him. He's like, get out of here. And you run out of stuff to try and grab.
Poor Grid. He
Finally,
wishes
just
he had
grab
1/10
whatever
of
you
that
can to get
hair.
him down on the ground. You don't think of offensive players as being intimidators very much, right? But clearly, George Kittle and Deebo Samuel
we're the
both
Detroit
have
Lions.
those qualities, and since they've started getting those two guys the balls, the game's changed.
I think it's more like trying to tackle an 18.
All right, Mullins. Oh, was looking for Ayuk.
Because everything was covered downfield, and Ayuk drops it, which is fine because he was going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage anyway. 2nd down and 10.
All right,
Coach, the
2nd
Cox
and
haven't
10.
heard much from him
13
so far in
minutes.
this game, but you have,
Remains
when
in
you
the
make these
second quarter.
outside stretch zone plays, it's hard for these guys to do anything but go sideways with it. So the great pass rushers that play are 3 or 4 steps out of position before they start coming after your
Hey,
quarterback.
as a
And that's what makes
cosmetologist,
this
I did tell
offense
Grid
so
I could get
tough
his
to try and
hairline
defend.
back.
You get all these motions, you get those stretch run fakes, you get the bootlegs. There's a lot to cover.
Mullins
All right, Mullins got sacked.
And this time he can't get it away because that is
It's going to be 3rd down.
Avery, Gennard Avery, who comes in. One of the guys that they rotate up front, who gets the big sack. 3rd and 17.
Now that time they stunted opposite of the run fake, so there was a natural gap to go through. So they're going to come this way, but the stunt was
Yeah,
that
I'm
way,
growing
so
out
they
my
ended up
hair
with
so
two
I could
guys
donate it to
running
kids with
completely
cancer.
scot-free in to go hit the quarterback. So you can see that time it worked against them. Nice call that time by Jim Schwartz.
3rd down and 17. They're back in their own territory at the 49-yard line.
All right, Mullins, 3rd and 17.
Again, gets it off.
And then loses another 2.
Loss of 1, in fact.
McKinnon,
Taken down by Rodney McLeod.
4th
And it's
down.
4th down.
Yeah, it's a good defensive scheme. They bring McLeod down into that sort of lurk position, and he's got everything that wants to cross the middle.
Yeah, I have a lot of
interceptions
family
thrown to
members
guys
that
like
either
that.
passed away,
Rodney
dealt
McLeod,
with
the
cancer.
captain, the leader back there in that defense.
You know,
has a
so
good
this is
player.
my way to give back. 4th and 17.
3rd punt for Wisnowski. And again, that new snapper so far, he's done fine. Pepper.
All right, the punt is up.
Straight up.
Away. Very short, bad kick.
Short
but
kick.
he
Takes a
very,
49ers
very lucky
bounce.
That's a Wisnowski.
And that is going to be
that's-
at the 11,
He
maybe
wished his way down
12-yard
to the
line.
12-yard line after a pretty terrible kick.
All right, I do have to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Oh, that's what's up, Trista. Says that's amazing. I volunteer with Make-A-Wish, so that hits good. Absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of tied up a little bit because it's it's a little wild. That's how my mom ties her hair up. He is risen, says, I have a man bun. Trox ain't all that now. That was a little low, so I did bring it up a little bit. Yeah, tomorrow I will be doing the Green Bay Packers game tomorrow, where they go up against the Atlanta Falcons. I'm a kicker in football. That's what's up. He is risen. Mark Henson says I have a permed mohawk. That's what's up.
Tough a town.
All right, we are back. First and 10. I need some dose of Miles Sanders.
When he tells us that, because we talked to him the other day about what was going on back there. He starts here on the first down and 10 from the 12-yard line.
All right. Wentz throws it.
Little move here for an 8-yard gain.
Got it to Ward Jr.
Hey, you know, it's kind of cool. Doc Rivers took the 76ers job, and that took you guys out of the headlines for a couple of days. He had no idea who I was talking about.
Total blank.
Total blank.
He's the only guy that told the truth.
He told the truth.
Yeah, he actually doesn't read the newspapers or listen to talk radio.
I'm not even sure he knew who Doc
He is
Rivers
second
was.
and 3.
Much less had taken the job with the 76ers. Second down and 3. He wasn't kidding. And then, of course, we had a FaceTime with Doc before the game tonight, and Doc said, I love that.
Carson Wentz got the first down. Picked it himself.
Line. So,
next, you need a mullet. I've been cutting a lot of those lately.
I don't pay attention to. Yes, they do.
Of course they do. But I don't think he
Yeah,
did.
the mullet is kind of coming back.
Reaction.
I don't know why, but the mullet's coming back.
We've been doing those interviews for a long time. You just couldn't believe it.
I want to grow it at least to where it's going to at least do a nice little set for at least 1 or 2 wigs.
27-yard line.
All right, Ertz. Ertz got a good yardage on that play.
To the 35, tackled by Kinlaw. Completion percentage, once you go back to 17.
Yeah, I had the hair down.
1870, 1964, and then back to 60 over the last 4 seasons.
What's going on, Malachi?
Has plummeted this year, but tonight so far 6 of 10.
Says, what's up, man? My Dolphins lost today, but it's all good. Yeah, I mean, hey, Tua time is coming.
Yep, that's Jalen Hurts. You remember from Alabama and Oklahoma.
All right. Sanders got the first to the 40. Down at the, okay, just shy.
To come in, to back up
at the 44-yard line.
Maybe to be a gadget guy, which he's been so far.
But we've already seen the 49ers
it's going to take time.
Trouble, so when they do this,
but I tell you what, you guys are in a good position though.
Here, and it's something so natural for Jalen Hurts. Why not? We've already seen Carson Wentz hurt him.
The hardest part is already done. That's getting your franchise quarterback.
Whoa. That's the one time you can hit a quarterback. You should have taken advantage.
All right. Wentz throws it. Got it to Ertz. Gain of a couple.
But right there to take him down. Williams. Johnson is there as well. 8.5.
Oh, Seahawks played the Dolphins.
You watched all of Wentz's games so far this year. What's your takeaway?
Oh my God!
Andy Reid's
Are you serious, Mark? The Browns ran for over 300 yards against Dallas in Dallas.
All the ways they can
wow!
Get down the field. This is a down the field passing.
What's going on, Byron?
All of their speed is sitting over on the sideline.
Says Montreal in the house.
2nd and 6. Takes the give, and then
all right, that is Ward Jr. just shy of the first down.
Williams tackles him there. It'll be 3rd and 1 with 8 minutes to go to the half.
So now the odds are very high that you're going to see Carson Wentz on a quarterback.
Hey, go ahead and give her a nice hot warm bubble bath and a nice massage. She'll talk to you again. Hey, appreciate that, Hollywood.
Here we go. When they started getting the ball through Kittle and the Debo and here we go. And they're physical guys. So here we go.
Appreciate that. Says for shampoo and conditioner, Niner gang stand up. There's flags on the play.
Yep.
Looks like it's coming back 5 yards.
Ball start. Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
You know, they did that snap to the line of scrimmage. And
yeah, I know he had a monster catch, and it ran it in for a touchdown. Talking about Odell Beckham Jr.
50 pounds to go in reverse once it gets going forward.
He got it. It's like, I can't believe I did that.
But you still watch Wentz, because in these situations, his ability to run comes into play all the time.
He's already run 3 times for 24 yards.
All right, Wentz.
Scrambling away, being chased all the way back.
Throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. 4th down and 6.
The tackle box. He was way back there. So instead of a sneak and a probable first down, they punt again.
49ers don't.
Oh, absolutely, Malachi.
This time you got Armstead coming right up there with Warner. And when that happens, the reason you do that as a defense is you want all of those young offensive linemen to have to make one-on-one blocks. They felt like they were better than the Eagles' offensive line, and they were.
All right, the punt is up.
Johnson's punt will bounce into
and we got a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the 20-yard line. I do have to mute the game audio for copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. Come on, Shane. Leroy says, yes, Dallas D was bad, but Dak threw for over 500 yards. Wow. And you guys lost? How much did Zeke run? Did Zeke run any? Because throwing for 500 yards, that almost says that they didn't really run the ball. Wow. See, shame on whoever's running that offense. You got a world beater at running back. You run that football. But, I mean, when you're down, you got to kind of pass it. But that's crazy. Hey, Hollywood, that is hashtag facts, brother. Oh, Zeke had more receiving yards. He had 8 catches. Oh, wow. They came back within 3 points in the 4th. Hey, you guys want Matt Patricia Malachi? Hey, give us a 2nd-round pick. You can have him. Or a 3rd-round pick. Or, heck, give us any draft pick. You can have Matt Patricia.
Green Earth like Terry.
All right, we are back.
Money.
Oh, my gosh.
King of all media.
We would laugh in that studio from the time we got there to when we left.
14.
What? No, 7-4-7.
Love the guy. I mean, you got to watch that show. Anything Terry's involved with.
5-0. 22.
All right, he is risen. You have a blessed night, brother. Appreciate you.
Up the middle goes McKinnon for a pickup of 5.
All right, McKinnon gained 5 on that play. I do have to mute the game audio. They got some Walmart stuff going on. Eagles need to stop the 49ers run game because that is hurting my fantasy league. Or if they're going to run it with Ayuk or somebody. All right, Deebo Samuel's in the ball game.
Again, when you think about this game, San Francisco would stay a game back of Seattle. Seattle's 4-0. We'll get them next week on Sunday night. The Eagles could move into first place in the NFC East.
Hey, that is facts, Hollywood.
By Samuel and Deebo all the way out to the
I mean, even when I was single, like my best friends or whatever, if they had a sister and they were trying to talk to me, I wouldn't even talk to them unless they got my best friend's permission to talk. There's just some things you just don't do.
Brett magic. You don't throw for the number of yards he's thrown for in this league without a little magic to him. And all he's doing right now is just putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers, and he's having great success.
Let him go.
All right, 1st and 10. McKinnon got to the line. Maybe even a loss of a yard.
Second down.
It's going to be second down. Let's see what the yardage is.
Played forever on special teams and still does. But he is, when they need a run enforcer, that is the guy they go to. But honestly,
all right, loss of 1 yard. 2nd and 11.
Jerrick McKinnon running to the edge, and so that was pretty darn impressive right there.
Second and 11.
All right, McKinnon got some good yardage on that. Going to be 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and 6.
You know, Al, it's really interesting for me to see the complete flip of this Philadelphia Eagles defense. They're playing so much more man-to-man defense, over 50% now than they ever did. And they did it effectively.
It's going to be 3rd and 6. That was a gain of
they said with all the RPOs
5.
and all the different run pass options and different read options.
Fletcher Cox is off the field.
We had to make the change, and so they went to predominantly a man-to-man team. They got Darius
Warren's in motion.
Good.
Mullins airs it out. Got it to Kittle. Kittle with the big 1st down. I think they're in the red zone with that play.
So Kittle can carry the ball, he can get the short passes and tons of yards after contact, or he can go deep down the sideline.
Hey, that's facts, Hollywood.
Nobody can put the kiss of death on anybody like I can. The minute I say they're man-to-man coverage.
And another rule that I had is if I'm not cool with your parents, I ain't cool with you.
Obviously getting frustrated, get up in man-to-man, and Trayvon LeBlanc is just not going to be able to hang with Kittle. He is not the speed guy playing that slot position.
That's just back to the days of John Madden. You put the kibosh on him.
I did.
All right, George Kittle already has 5 receptions for 40 yards. McKinnon, gain of about 3, maybe 4.
Runs into Rodney McLeod. It'll be 2nd down. So Kittle right now, take a look at his career so far. Fewest games to 3,000 receiving yards among the tight ends. Kellen Winslow and Mike Ditka. Ditka playing in a much shorter season in those years. Gronkowski.
He is tied with Rob Gronkowski. Fewest games with 3,000 yards, reception yards.
You know what's interesting, and we were talking to Kittle about Nick Mullins. He was saying how much he plays like George Kittle. That he has that sort of passion. That he has that sort of fun.
Yeah, I live and die on respect.
You get such glowing praise for about Nick Mullins.
All right, Mullins throws it, intercepted.
It's picked off and running back to the 29.
Got it to the 26-yard line. McLeod with the interception on Mullins. I can't wait for Jimmy Garoppolo to get back. I might have a chance to have an actual quarterback. That was a terrible pass. If I'm in that position, I'm throwing it out of bounds. I'm not going to try to force something. What's going on, Connie? How's it going? He looked like Stafford. Gridiron Blitz comes in and says he looked like Stafford. Yeah. He kind of did. So I will be doing the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers tomorrow. Shout out to the 49 in the building. We got 37 thumbs up. Can we get it up to at least 45? All right, Malachi, you have a wonderful night, brother. Appreciate you for coming out. I mean, I wouldn't get the sack. I would throw it out of bounds and live to play another down. And there you go.
Avery and Rodney McLeod.
All right,
Avery
we are
got
back.
Great pressure that time.
Now I
against
need
Mullins.
Miles
And
Sanders
more
to
than
go
that,
off a
watch
little
him
bit.
tackle him around the thighs. I don't care who you are, you flinch a little bit, and he just didn't get anything on that throw whatsoever. Little tip of the cap to Duke Riley as well as Rodney McLeod came down with another big play.
What's going on, Cardinals kid?
Trent Taylor, that would have been the first time he was targeted tonight. Instead, Philly has the ball.
Ertz in motion.
1 point lead, 2:40 to go in the half. Wentz has time.
Throws it.
Down the sideline he goes. Complete to Travis Fulgham. Second
All right,
man
Travis
out of Old
Fulgham.
Dominion, a guy we haven't talked about yet.
Former
but another one of those
Detroit
guys who
Lions.
comes out of nowhere to wind up on the active roster tonight.
Yeah, he was spent a little time in the preseason with the Packers, but you never know. I mean, football is a weird game. Sometimes you get an opportunity and you would have never believed, but he's out there working against Dante Johnson on the outside, and he's a backup. So that's the way football is, a little war of attrition.
Fulgham's been with Green Bay and Detroit. 42-yard line.
All right.
Wentz
Wentz.
tries to get away. Fires on the run.
Got it.
Caught.
Complete.
In the 49er
First
territory.
down.
That's John Hightower. Rookie
Hightower
out of
with
Boise
the
State,
first
picked him
down.
in the 5th round, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
All right, we got the 2-minute warning. I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. What's going on, Brayton? Guston says Dak ends the game with an interception. Ordinary Pete says, let's get them thumbs up. Appreciate that, brother. Brayton's voting for the San Francisco 49ers. You got to put 49ers in it, and it'll register that vote. Oh, Jorge, I see what you're doing, brother. Hey, he for real gonna say on.
Got him!
Cardinal kid, you got to put a space right after vote. And then that'll register that vote. Shout out to the 54 in the building. You guys are awesome. We got 39 thumbs up. Can we get those thumbs up? Each thumbs up helps the stream get seen. Because there's a YouTube algorithm. Dallas scored over 30, and Dak had 500 passing yards. I wouldn't say Dak was the problem. Patriots are going up against the Chiefs. I think it's going to be a close one. I will say it's going to be the Chiefs, but that's going to be a tough game. It's not an easy matchup. What's going on, Julie? What's going on, Byron? All right, we are back. 1st and 10. 1:52 left in the half. Wentz lost the handoff and got the ball back, but that was a huge loss.
So that's a killer. What would have been a 1st and 10, which now becomes, and Jason Kelce is a 17-yard loss.
17-yard loss. Unbelievable. What's going on, Jeff?
Off the fingertips.
Well, it happens all the time, Al. The center, especially somebody as quick as
that was a horrible snap.
Jump out there and make that block, and sometimes it just adds a little extra juice.
Lost
to the
17 yards on that snap.
Snapping it and moving at the same time, and that time it just was a little too much.
So timeout is taken here by San Francisco. They just want the ball back.
All right, San Francisco calls a timeout. 1.5 left to play in the half. 2nd and 27. San Francisco is down 1. Eagles are with the football. Hey, congratulations, Malguli. Hey, brother. Salute to you hitting 1K. Let's go.
Tonight,
proud of you, brother.
Plays, getting out of the pocket, moving around, scrambling, probably by necessity a little bit with some of the injuries to the offensive line.
All right, Eagles got sacked. DJ Jones with the sack. 3rd and a million, according to Chris Collinsworth. Yeah, but it's going to be 3rd and 34.
Let's go. Come on. Huddle up. Huddle up.
Oh, I do have to mute it real quick. Okay, you need just one more? Hey, you will definitely get that today. Oh, man, Jorge. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, I can't wait to see which live stream was it that got you to the 1K? Was it your Chicago Bears? Oh, NXT TakeOver? Okay. I'm going to definitely take a look at that. And the Bears got me too. We're going to be set to kick back on the game audio once they come back from this commercial. Ooh, Florida State Notre Dame Saturday, 7:30. Hey, I might have to do that game. I know there's another Saturday game I was thinking about doing as well, related to college. I think it was the Texas game. All right, we are back. 3rd and 34.
Beautiful day, temperature upper 70s right now. 3rd and 34 for the Eagles, and Jalen Hurts is going to take the snap. So Hurts in for the second play, and sparingly used over the past couple of games.
All right, empty backfield.
And it's a good run for Hurts.
Jalen Hurts
He takes it out to the 45.
got it to the 45-yard line.
The tackle. The 49ers are going to get the ball. And the Niners are going to take their final timeout. So Mullins prepares to come back in.
49ers take their final timeout. 1:12 remains in the half.
Last year, the Super Bowl, last season, the notables from that game out tonight: Garoppolo, Mostert's missed 2, Coleman's out, Bosa's out for the season, as is Thomas D. Ford.
Shout out to the 57 in the building. We are 7 away from 50 thumbs up. Can we get those thumbs up? We greatly appreciate it.
Apart from that, nothing.
Not much.
Not much.
You know, Nick Bosa's the one, though. That's, if you talk to these coaches, they'll tell you that.
Oh, man. Hey, I feel you on that, Mel.
Not at his position.
But, hey, congratulations again, brother. And, hey, here's to another 1,000, brother.
First game, they lost Arizona, but they hope to have him back in fairly short order. Cameron Johnston to punt.
All right, 4th and 20.
Trent Taylor, hopeful of a return. And Taylor's going to let it bounce. Takes a good Philadelphia bounce, and they will cover it up.
It's going to be at the 4-yard line.
63 seconds. Here's Michelle.
Well, Al, as part of the NFL's crucial.
Oh, I do have to mute the game audio. They got copyright music going on. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so we don't miss a single play.
Awareness to it. I know, Chris and you and Holly
All
are
right,
so
we are back.
involved in that.
1st and 10. 1:03 left to play in the half.
From the 5-yard line.
McKinnon. Loss of 1 on that play.
As well, because
might have gotten back to the line.
5-yard line. They've got all 3, and they could get the ball back. And they do.
All right, Philly takes the timeout.
Line of the Philadelphia Eagles. Watch this swim move right here. We've got a lot of good players. Luke Jackson just gets right around there and makes the play. And the thing about it, Al,
JT, give Troxel a yellow pencil, please. It would be great to see him with it in his
last week.
See him with it on tonight.
5th quarter, and this defense, I think, got better in the 5th quarter because they rotate these guys through. I mean, Josh Sweat, we've already seen Derek Barnett, Malik Jackson there, Javon Hargrave, who had such an impact with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fletcher Cox, as good as there is, maybe with the exception of Aaron Donald. Brandon Graham, we've seen Jannard Avery make some plays. This is a tremendous group up front, and when they win and when they're playing great.
All right, we got 58 seconds left.
Whoever those 4 are on the field.
Well, we'll see how they are in the second half tonight, because the second half of games have been a killer for the Eagles this year. Off the fake,
all in.
Out here in the flat, and that's going to be a first down.
Got a first time by Juszczyk.
Out to the 19-yard line. Well, neither team is interested in really stopping the clock at this point. 49ers can't. Out of timeouts.
They're not going to take too many chances. Mullins hasn't been red hot so far in this one.
All
right, incomplete pass. 28 seconds.
28 seconds.
Intended for McKinnon.
It's interesting, though, with that incompletion and stopping the clock. Should they get another good defensive play, you probably use your 2 timeouts here.
Well, you could. Yep.
I would. Just depends on what they're going to do here.
Use the 2 timeouts and hope for a block punt.
Yeah, I mean.
18, yeah, I'll get one for the second half. I'll have some fun with you guys in the second half. Yeah. Put a number 2 pencil in my ear.
Kittle resets on the right side. And
Mullen
fires over the middle. A dangerous
all right,
pass
completed
McKinnon's
by
able to make
Kittle.
catch. And the clock will
Third down.
to run down. 49ers are going to get the ball when we start the second half since they deferred after winning the
Yep, 49ers will have the ball at halftime.
And they might,
Yeah,
they don't even need to
Oh,
snap
you
it.
already
They
know,
didn't want them
FM.
to take the timeout, so they went up and acted like they were going to run the play. That's clever.
All righty. That is halftime with your score 8-7. I am going to take a quick halftime break. As soon as the game resumes, I will be back with the game audio. I will be in the chat so we can chat it up, have a little bit of fun, and when I come back, I'll have a number 2 pencil. Shout out to Jorge.
It's the LP. It's the LP. This the LP.
Well, sorry, guys. Having technical difficulties. Hold on one quick second. All right. Oh, yeah, Shernette, absolutely. All's doing well. Just taking it day by day. You know, trying to get back healthy so I can definitely get back to work. Yeah, that's when somebody super chats. I give them the the Shane McMahon theme song. I can only play so much of it though. Like I got to cut out the best part of it. What's going on, Hamza? Says thank you for the stream. Love it. Appreciate that. Yeah, I do this all season long. I do Monday night football, Sunday night football, Thursday night football. Hey, appreciate that, Shernette, with the $2 super sticker. When it pops up, let me hit that there we go.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Appreciate that, Shernette. Oh, yeah. Throwback. You already know. I want to try to get something for like members and also subscribers as well. But yeah, I do Thursday night football, Sunday night football, Monday night Thursday night football, Sunday night football, Monday night football. I also do as of right now, I will be putting it up for a vote. Either do the Lions game, the CBS game, or the 425 game. I'll be putting them all up for vote, and whichever gets voted in, that's the game I do. We haven't sold any merchandise yet, but the merch store is up. The link is in the description. Yeah, tomorrow is a doubleheader, but it's going to conflict with each other. Otherwise, I would have done both. But I'll be doing the Atlanta Hawks and the Green Bay Packers. Two different channels. Well, there will be it will be on two different channels. It'll be on the Gridiron Blitz. He'll do the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots, and then I'll be doing the Atlanta Hawks and the and the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, the Lions lost today. They went up 14 unanswered points to start the game. Then they lost 35 unanswered points, and then they came back 15 unanswered points after that, and we still lost. Lost by 6 points today. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Jorge. I got the pencil in the ear. as promised. Said we're going to have some fun this second half. Appreciate it. We got up to 53 thumbs up. Can we get to 60 thumbs up? If you haven't hit that thumbs up, be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I heard that. Lost to the Carolina Panthers. That's all right. Kyle Murray and DeAndre Hopkins will bounce back. What's going on, Preston Lands? What's going on, Mike? Eight and 7. What I miss? A couple of grand slams from Denny's or what?
Mullins ready to come back out.
All right, we are back.
The difference in the game right now would be the 2-point conversion attempted by the Eagles.
I appreciate that, FM.
The lead, 49ers will get the ball, and the second half at Levi Stadium is underway with a
all right, we got a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line. We got 1 hour left of voting. We got 14 votes. Let's see if we can hit 20. 49ers have the lead, 12 votes to 2 for the Eagles.
For Nick Mullins to settle down and everyone to do their jobs, not squander opportunities as they did in the first half.
Put in exclamation point vote space Eagles if you want the Eagles to win. Exclamation point vote with the space 49ers if you want the 49ers to win.
Carson on the edge as they did first half.
All right, Michelle. Johnson's been in and out of the game throughout the first half.
All right, Jerrick McKinnon. Gain of about 8 yards on that play.
McKinnon. 49ers are trying to get that running game going. McKinnon 10 carries, now 38 yards.
Yeah, and they knew they were going to come out and try and get the running game going, so this was the answer. They're going to come out with 5 down defensive linemen and just try and pound a little bit up front. But the 49ers really have not done a great job establishing this run yet, and consequently some of the easy throws that Mullins have had when he played in New York those couple of games haven't really
All right.
been there.
Under center, Mullins.
Up in a tight formation. Running back is McKinnon.
McKinnon. Play fake.
Under pressure, and then
threw it. Was looking for Ayuk.
Ayuk, the intended receiver, 3rd and 1.
All right, I do have to mute it for copywritten music and commercials as soon as the game resumes. I do resume the game audio. Ayuk did have a 38-yard touchdown run. All right, we are back. It's 3rd and 1. 14-11 remains in the third quarter.
Well, that's one of the reasons, slightly.
Chicago lost today.
Mullins on a 3rd.
Mullins got it to Ayuk. Ayuk still on his feet. Got the first down.
For the first down. So Ayuk, one of the reasons they could let Marquise Goodwin go, and he opted out because of COVID. They had.
All right, I do have to mute it. They're doing some more Ayuk highlights. I got to mute it for it.
Obviously, what he has done thus far in his rookie season, they have found a gem. So 2 really good first-round picks by John Lynch and the 49ers this year.
All right, handoff to McKinnon. Got about 3, maybe 4 yards on that play.
11 carries for 42
McKinnon.
yards, gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
You know, and you got to be happy from Jerrick McKinnon, right? And Derek Barnett's been playing a good game, but McKinnon's
Chiefs
that
are going to
guy
have a
that
little
2
rough
years,
3 games, 11 days.
Going to make it back or not? He hung in there. He hung in there. Apparently told the coaching staff, he goes, listen, I'm coming back. I'll take a reduced salary. I'll do whatever, but you have to treat me like I'm an undrafted
All right, it's
rookie.
94 to 127. MicroMike's kicking my tail.
The ace back now with the 2 big guys hurt. Pass is caught.
McKinnon got the first down.
A first down. Go to Michelle.
Well, during the 2 years that he was sidelined, Jerrick McKinnon accepted that he had no control but doing the same rehab day after day after day for 2 years straight, and he felt stuck. He told me he credits his determination to fight for getting him through.
The Bears' offense was Allen Robinson and nobody else.
What you can handle, and he seems to have handled it.
Yeah,
now.
see, but they got Devin Singletary, and he's a good running back.
With the Vikings back in 14, so he has the goods. He just has to stay healthy. And here he goes.
Jerrick McKinnon got the first down, slithers his way in.
And picks up a first down.
This is a heck of a run right here. Derek Barnett has him dead to rights. Watch this. He's going to come off cleanly. He's going to get him right in his grasp. And McKinnon just bounces right off of it for a big first down.
McKinnon now gets a break.
Yeah, I'm sorry, David Montgomery.
Quite a bit last week at the Meadowlands.
Yeah, Colts definitely have a tough run D.
Well, Jeff Wilson had a couple of touchdowns in that game. I thought he looked much better as the game went along.
Go Colts, 19-11. Best defense, special teams in the NFL.
And you see him right here for a gain of 1, maybe 2. Alex Singleton, the linebacker.
Got 2 yards on that play.
Desperately needed that play right there, the Philadelphia Eagles did, because when the 49ers can get their running game going like they have so far to start this.
No, stop running the football.
Big pass plays.
No huddles. 2nd and 8. Fired over the middle.
All right. George Kittle got the first down.
To the 24-yard line. McLeod makes the tackle. That's 7 catches for 101 yards.
Minshew and my Jags couldn't get it going today.
Teams have really
man, that has to stink.
These linebackers in coverage for the Philadelphia
I was hoping
Eagles.
if the Detroit Lions game was not going to happen, I was hoping that's the game we would have got.
The 49ers linebackers play a little bit more horizontally. Typically, play action really works.
But if there's a Jags game on, I'll definitely try to do it for you. Oh, got a shuffle pass. Wilson got the first down. Ball's at the 10-yard line.
To the 10-yard line. This drive started back at their own 25, so they've gone 65 yards. 9 plays, and it's 1st and goal.
There's nothing better than a freebie. Here you're going to come right out. They're going to have an opportunity to make this play right at the line of scrimmage, basically. Here you just could not get them on the ground. So it has been some missed tackles, some missed opportunities here. But creativity now on the part of Kyle Shanahan with this offensive drive.
All right, 1st and goal. Ball at the 10.
And run number 5.
Wilson.
To the 7-yard line.
Gain of about 2 on that play, maybe 3.
Marcus Epps makes the tackle.
What's going on at Drino RM?
Injury updates. You saw Rudy
Says
Ford,
go
the
Philly.
safety.
Hey,
He
if
went
you're
out.
going for Philly, put exclamation point vote with the space and Eagles. And register a vote for the Eagles.
More guys back in the locker room.
Haven't seen a whole lot of Fletcher Cox so far in this game. Fletcher Cox has been the guy so dominant.
All right,
They
I'll
were
do the
really
Jags
worried
and the
about
Lions.
Daniel Brunskill, could he hold
I'll be
up?
probably
But
going as
a lot
the
of double
Jags,
teams
though.
on him so far tonight.
Oh, man.
Getting back in there. Juszczyk is the fullback. In play action. Keeps his eyes down. A little soft toss.
All right. Kittle got a gain of 2 on that play.
For a gain of 2.
3rd down.
And goal.
That was one of the prettier 2-yard plays you'll ever see. Mullins looked like he's shooting a free throw, and Kittle looked like he was in a ballet. 2 yards. That was exciting 2 yards.
Behind him, reaches back, does a little pirouette.
All right, it's going to be 3rd and goal. Ball at the 5-yard line. McKinnon is in. Got it. George Kittle with the touchdown. George Kittle with a touchdown on the 5-yard pass.
Well, he played one more time here. This is really nice on the part of Nick Mullins. His best.
What's going on, yes sir? Yo.
A Duke Riley there, and watch the little move here by Kittle. Remember, coming off a knee
Gaston
injury,
says
and yet
finally.
we are seeing all these acrobatic plays.
Mike says go Niners.
Fantastic football player.
Robbie Gould for the extra point.
Yeah, I need Sanders to do some work.
8.5
All right, I do have to mute the game audio. We got 8:26 remaining. It is 14-8. Yeah, I got Miles Sanders in. And who else do I have? I got Miles Sanders playing. And then in my other league, I have, let's see, I have Fred Warner, who has only 3 points. Linebacker for San Francisco. Man, I knew I should have put Deebo Samuel in over Marvin Jones Jr. 1.9 points to 3.7. What's going on, Keith? How's it going, brother? Yeah, George Kittle's back. MicroMike says go Ertz. Chubb got hurt. Hunt had 11 for 73 and 2 touchdowns. Wow. Hey, it ain't over, Mike. I still got 3 more players. And don't let one of them be Devontae Adams back. That's good for 20 points right there. Marvin Jones Jr. and Samuels trying to quit fantasy football. Well, this is Samuel's first game back from injury, so I knew ahead of time he was going to be on a kind of like a snap count. Patricia's a beast. Well, I hope that beast is out of here. What's going on, Bolt? Bolt says, Trox, what are some of your fantasy players? Please tell me. And also, I subbed. Appreciate that, Bolt. Appreciate that, brother. So, in the league that I'm playing against, Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike, I have Josh Allen. All right, we're back with the audio. I got Josh Allen, Delvin Cook, Miles Sanders, DeAndre Hopkins, Sammy Watkins, Darren Waller, Devontae Adams. Got it to the 21-yard by Scott. I got Mason Crosby, Ravens defense. I do have to mute the game audio real quick. I got Justin Herbert on my bench, James Conner, Leonard Fournette, Geno Smith, Bullock, the kicker for the Cincinnati Bengals, and Buccaneers defense.
You are caught up.
All right, we are back.
From the 21-yard line. Eagles trailing by 6.
All right, play action. Wentz.
The coverage is good, and Wentz will stay
Oh! Gain of about 4.
Greg Ward was the intended receiver.
Just are better than the Lions.
The right tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles has been in and out all night. For the moment, he's in.
Well, he is simply one of the best right tackles in the game, and he missed the opening day game.
For my other league, I got Jared Goff, Mike Evans, Will Fuller, David Johnson, James Robinson,
reminds you a little bit of a guy like Anthony Munoz.
Mo Ali Cox, Marvin Jones Jr.
You know a little bit. Second down and 6.
All right, got the first down.
As the catch is made by Richard Rodgers.
Richard Rodgers.
Packer, because of the injury to Dallas Goedert.
Got the first down.
Number 2 tight end. But his college ball across the bay at California.
I got Deebo Samuel, Geno Smith, Le'Veon Bell, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Christian McCaffrey on my bench.
and then you sneak out
My
late.
kicker is
But
Carlson because Boswell game was postponed.
I don't think they want to sit in the pocket and try and
First and 10. Wentz gets out of pressure. Gets out of pressure again. Throws it. Incomplete. My defense is Denver defense over the Green Bay Packers. My starting defensive players is Justin Simmons, Jimmy Bates, Alden Smith, Sam Hubbard, Fred Warner. On my bench, I have Ansah, Abram, and White.
Switching off. Whenever you think you get one of those crossers coming across the field, the two safeties just switch. So it's been a little bit in and out, but
yeah, I have no quarterback really.
It's really hard to decipher. It doesn't look like it would be that hard, but boy, they just do not give up big pass plays against them.
It's Corey Clement, the fake to him, and then the
all right.
pass goes to
Richard Rodgers a yard short of a first down. 3rd and 1.
A first down.
Shout out to the 72 in the building. You guys rock.
Spotted at the 43-yard line. Robert Saleh is the defensive coordinator. Shanahan there watching his defense with Doug Peterson sending in the play call on 3rd down and 1.
Last time they had
okay.
Mailata jumped off sides. Let's see if they come back. Look at how
Getting
much
Jeff
they're
Smith.
piling in there. Quarterback sneak. Look at that in there. That's as many human beings.
Yeah, I might have to point out, trade Jared Goff and Marvin Jones Jr. Hopefully I can get a quarterback. All right, Wentz got a first down. Richard Rodgers picks up the first down.
Rodgers on a 3rd and 1 with 10 guys along the line of scrimmage and 1 guy deep. First down.
But you know, Al, in reality, even though they gave up the first down,
Smith has 7 touchdowns or 7 catches in Thursday's game.
Forced them to do something else. Nobody can really stop Carson Wentz on the quarterback sneak.
The old man TB12 throws 369 yards and 5 touchdowns.
I think
that's crazy.
More and more of Richard Rodgers because Zach Ertz is
shout out to Tom Brady
on the other side of the field.
A lot. Rodgers is
all right, 1st and 10. Ball at the 40. Play fake. Got it to Ertz. Ertz gain of 1 on that play.
A lot of attention as he always does for a very short game. 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
Right now, I am 3-0 in the one that I'm playing against Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. And in the other league, I am about to be 3-1.
Robert Saleh, the defense coordinator, you go, okay, guys, let's play the bootleg a little bit. They're not really beating us with their run game. They're not beating us with their drop back game. Let's just not give them those big plays on the bootlegs. They got a lot of space in the middle of the field if they've got.
2nd and 9, and it's
oh no, Miles Sanders, come on, baby. I needed that. I need that. Come on. I need to beat MicroMike.
He had a ton of space in the middle of the field. He catches that ball, he's going to run a long way. And a year ago, it was Miles Sanders, 5 catches of 20 or more yards down the field.
Hey,
and
Grid,
so far this
I
year,
got the high ground.
When they are looking for alternatives and they're looking for big play options, they really need Miles Sanders to make a few of those plays. On the fringe of field goal range here, too. So
that's all out of love, Grid. All right, Carson Wentz.
He's got some room.
Got the first down.
And go out of bounds inside the 30, and if they spot it right there, he's got a first down.
Gain of about 11 on that play.
Exactly what he did a week ago. I mean, there he came. Kerry Hyder came completely free. Nobody even touches him, and he gets away. And then he doesn't just slide or do something the quarterback does. Watch him fight for this thing. This is what he did to get that tying touchdown last week.
Oh, he might be out of bounds short.
They should challenge this.
Yep.
He stepped out.
Yeah, because they spotted the ball. They gave him a great spot if you're in Philadelphia. At the 29, here comes the official. But where does he go?
All right, let's see where.
Yep, right there.
It is
and
short.
More importantly, where's the ball when he went out? Which is
it's short.
There, so he's short.
San Francisco is challenging the ruling on the field that the runner stepped out of bounds. Timeout.
It was.
All right, I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials as soon as the game resumes and we find out word on the first challenge of the ball game. I will bring it to you so you don't miss a single play. Hey, love you, Grid. When the student passes the teacher. What's going on, Steve-O? Yeah, it is getting pretty sad now. At this point, we got to try to save our season. Fire Matt Patricia, fire Bob Quinn, start over. Hopefully we can jumpstart. Maybe we save our season. Grid is wasted.
Oh my God.
Grid, you wasted, brother. I'll drink to that. What's going on, Scam City, USA? It's the Arizona Cardinals hat. Hashtag Red Sea. But I'm going for the what do you call it, 49ers, so I was trying to wear all red. New 2020 Ford model truck, F-115. Hashtag 1 in 15. More like Dead Sea. What about the Ditsies? All right, we're back.
After reviewing the play, the runner stepped out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Yep, we called it.
31. Please reset the game clock to 4 minutes and 40 seconds. San Francisco is not charged a timeout. We'll wind both clocks on my whistle.
It's interesting. We were watching Doug Peterson.
All right, 4th and 1. Let's see if they're going to go for it.
He was flipping that card around about 20 different ways. Maybe he couldn't find Philly special on there. I'm not sure, but I mean, they weren't looking. Quarterback sneak's pretty easy to find on that play card. They flipped it 7, 8 times, and Robert Saleh was watching. I tell you, they'll be piled in there again, protecting against the quarterback sneak. Sometimes there's an opportunity for the quarterback to sneak off tackle. There's so many guys condensed down inside.
Yeah, the Gridiron Blitz will be doing the Chiefs and Patriots tomorrow. And I'll be doing the Falcons and the Packers.
They're going to change the formation, bring Sanders back into the backfield. So this is completely different than the last time. And Wentz is going to sneak it anyway.
All right, they might have got the first down. Looks like they did.
That was clever.
Very.
They go out and back in and just disrupt.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. 4:05 remains in the third quarter.
They shifted. Now watch these guys jump back out of there. Now they move. Now they're going to jump back in when he comes back in there. But they were not quite as settled as they were, and they come up with the first down. Clever play call.
Look at JT with 20 hours in your boy's stream. Shout out to JT.
Niners up by 6.
All right, play action.
Up here to the outside.
Got it. Gain of 1 on it. Killins got about 1 yard on that play.
Scott used him to 5. You know, you talk about in the NBA when teams go small.
I miss the MVP, LOL. Absolutely.
They've had good luck with it, though. Darren Sproles, some of those guys back in the day. You know, the other thing that's hurting
shout out to Miss Connie. She is number 5.
Kind of falling apart. You think of Andy Reid's offense, and of course Doug Peterson directly from that tree, but they really have not had the kind of success with the screens lately that they've had in the past.
Not even close.
All right, Miles Sanders. Let's go. Got about 7 on that play.
Sanders, in fact, the Eagles
maybe 8.
Are averaging on a screen pass 1.7 yards per play, which is dreadful.
Well,
I might not have ours, but my point game is on point.
Did not want to see. He said this
I see Hollywood.
It's so good when they're in 3rd and 2 or less because they have so many options with Wentz to do so many different things. And he said, we've got to get them.
Shout out to the 70 in the building. Can we get up to 70 thumbs up?
12th play on a drive that's now consumed 6 minutes.
Miles Sanders got the first down.
Stopped initially behind the line of scrimmage, but that moves the chains inside the 20 as the clock runs down to 2 minutes.
That was a clever run right there because Lane Johnson was pulling in front, and he's going to bounce it. Could have very easily surprised Miles Sanders, but he bounced right with him and stayed right on the back of Johnson and ended up picking that up. I'm going to try and follow the bounce. You don't often see right tackles bouncing.
What? Heat won the game. Heat won game 3? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Had a great
That's crazy.
And they beat New England. Clement picks up 3.
All right, Clements.
That's a good point. You know, Clement had 100 yards receiving in that Super Bowl, and I think his next closest game ever was 55.
Picked a good time to do it. As the Eagles
got 2 yards on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
They're staying this no huddle.
Play action.
Clement and Wentz will get it away because he was going to get sacked. Eric Armstead
Got it out. Incomplete. 3rd and 8.
Field tonight, and Wentz just has to flip it out of bounds.
Intended for Clemens, but tipped it out of bounds.
In the 3rd.
Yeah, he bootlegged right back in. So now a different tack, right? So now they're going to bootleg, and they instead of chasing, they're making sure that Wentz can't get out of there, and then they've got all the coverage.
Wow,
in behind.
115 to 104.
If you can take away the
Is Bam back?
Running the ball, they can handle the coverage. That was a good decision.
Okay, not yet.
15th play of a drive that has consumed half of the quarter.
All right. Carson Wentz gets out of pressure. Was intended for Travis Fulgham. Almost got an interception.
Had the pick on that. Fulgham was the intended receiver, and it's 4th down and 8. And in comes Elliott to try to pick up 3. And with the 49ers, he got limping off the field here is K'Wan Williams.
And he just
K'Wan Williams is limping off.
Had a chance to get him.
Looks like it might be turf
toe. The pressure was too much too soon. See, they had the little pick play set up out there, but didn't have time.
35-yard field goal attempt to try to make it a 3-point game. Elliott.
All right, the kick is up. The kick is good.
The left upright.
Robbie Gould, or I'm sorry, Jake Elliott. And it is 11-14. 55 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. It's about to be San Francisco's ball. Shout out to the 78 in the building. You guys are awesome. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, definitely do so. Yeah, turf toe sucks. I hate turf toe. Yeah, I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. What's going on? Jack Price says, I hate toes. Yeah, they always seem to get in the way. Like if you're trying to do something, you'll always stub it. It's like, why are you there? No, not McKinnon time. I need Miles Sanders at least to balance. Stub a toe is the worst for sure. Absolutely. All right, Hollywood. You have a blessed night, brother. Appreciate that super chat, brother. Dragic is still out too for Miami, and they're doing it without them. That's amazing. Got to take care of the dog, says Keith. I say the 49ers got this game. Tim White says good night. All right, Tim, have a blessed night. We are going to be getting set to resume the game audio. It looks like this might be the last commercial. Usually when they do a channel commercial, usually the next one is actually the game. Yep, we're going to get set.
Mississippi, I think.
All right, we are back.
Spent a little time in that town.
Yes, sir. Did the Giants years ago, and the Giants used to have crowds similar to the one we have tonight.
All right, the kick is up. We got a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line.
George Kittle, meanwhile, what a stud this guy is. They've targeted him 9 times. Every one has been on the money. 108 yards, 1 touchdown.
George Kittle's 9 for 9.
And the Eagles against the tight ends this season, they've given up 5 TDs, tied with the most with Washington. So that's been an issue. And the 49ers right now will try to extend their advantage. They're up by 3 in a game in which they try to go to 3-1. And the Eagles, believe it or not,
all right, first and 10, ball at the 25. 55 seconds remain in the third quarter.
Is the running back. Juszczyk is the fullback.
Wilson gain of a yard.
26-yard line for a gain of 1. Well, here we are. We're back.
Smokey and the Bandits.
We're good boys tonight. We're going to get lollipops at the end of the game, you know.
My ears are hurting.
What can I tell you? But anyway, this is part of the deal with here in
I'm
Santa
not too
Clara,
sure, Bolt.
home of the 49ers. And
right
now
that looks like Fletcher Cox.
Who's spent a lot of time out of the lineup.
Oh, my God.
Hopefully
that hurts.
Just the cramp. Meanwhile, we will be back in 30 seconds.
All right. We will be back with the game audio in 30 seconds. Yeah, that's Fletcher Cox. Pro Bowl lineman. Steve-O says, I don't know if Trevor Lawrence is the answer, MicroMike. He's got all the talent in the world, but not sure if he's NFL ready from the neck up.
Fletcher Cox grimacing as he comes off the field. Look at what happened to him.
Tell you what, though, this is big because now you start not having to worry about the double teams. There's a late little paper extension. But, you know, the whole game has been, all right, we got to take care of Fletcher Cox. Now, if you feel like you don't have to double team in there.
Wilson, I thought they sent him home early.
2nd and 9.
Says Mike.
A lot of window dressing that play.
Mullins got it to Kittle. Kittle with the big first down. Tackled by Wallace.
And that's another first down. And
what's going on, Chase?
His 10th catch.
It will go complete cover 0, man-to-man everywhere, and good luck rookie Kayvon Wallace.
That was somehow
he is in position.
Still managed to clinch the NFC East with all these.
That will be the end of the third quarter.
Eagles injured.
Offside. End of 3. San Francisco.
All right,
14,
we are at the end of 3.
Philadelphia 11. Meanwhile, let us get the call because we could have stopped it before.
Prior to any movement, the quarter expired. That's the end of the third quarter.
There you go.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter. When we come back, it'll be the start of the money quarter, the fourth quarter. No, George Kittle is huge. I think he's like 6'5", 6'6". Cox and Penasini would be a great D-tackle double team. Who did they have on, what do you call it? They had two names in, what do you call it, both together. It was just like a hilarious name. And Mike, you wrote it wrong. It's supposed to be Penasini and Cox. I have Joe Mixon in fantasy, and he scored a whopping 45 points with 181 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Wow, that's crazy. Shout out to Joe Mixon. Kittle ran a 4.56, 40 at the combine. Kittle is a big daddy. MicroMike. Imagine Penasini and Cox next to tight end Jake Butt. Ouch. Kittle is 6'4". Well, if Mo Cox and Jake Butt were teammates, you'd have an iconic tight end combo. Hey, guess who I had to pick up because Giannu Smith is now on a bye week. I had to pick up Mo Ali Cox. And Miles Jack.
Michael's Chris Collins with the show.
All right, we are back. Start of the fourth quarter.
With the 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. Look out.
And
trying to get it away and can't. Play his whistle.
Hold on.
As he gets sacked by Josh Sweat.
All right, that is a sack. 2nd down.
That's a long sack.
Watch how athletic Josh Sweat is here. Not only is he working against Trent Williams, but he's going to get knocked from the side. Trent Williams is going to think he's going to the ground, but he doesn't. He just keeps his balance and keeps on coming and ends up with a big sack. They have really spent a lot of time with Josh Sweat saying, listen, don't get fancy. Just get up the field. Get off the ball. Get up the field. Good things are going to happen. It did there.
3 sacks already for him this season. Mullins now fires on the second.
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea why I don't have a whole lot more subs. But I'm just enjoying the ride. If you know, I get subscribers, that's amazing. The goal is, one day get a plaque on my wall. To get that plaque is 100,000 subscribers.
Run, play action, pass, you don't win. He knew he had to take some chances, get up the field, try and get them those big.
Just trying to build a good community, and I will say, these past 2 years, this community is one of the best in the world.
4 guys up front and 7 guys back.
3rd and 17
for the Eagles. And way back.
All ins.
The pass is caught up in the 42.
Got it to McKinnon. McKinnon just shy of the 50.
So early in the 4th, it's a 4th down. And
what's going on, OMG? Or OM Gamer? OMG?
Well, the Eagles, we mentioned, it's a funny thing.
Jalen Hurts comes in and out sometimes.
4 games this season at halftime.
It's going to be 4th and 7.
49-13 in the second half coming into this game. Wisnowski's punt.
Yeah, I usually do videos on my days off that I don't stream.
And that is where the
all right, I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as we get back, the Philadelphia Eagles will have the ball. Penasini and Cox against Rodgers would be a discount double sack.
Got him!
Appreciate that, OM Gamer, OMG. Oh, man. MicroMike is on fire today. No, I don't really do vlogs. I actually kind of really don't know how to do vlogs, but I do a lot of videos. And I do these live streams as well. What's going on, Van Wild? Says, love your work, man. Cheers from OZ. Hey, appreciate that. Shout out to OZ. When you get a big TV or internet deal, I want a job Trox. I'll do the MMA part of your show. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, I'll definitely keep that in mind, brother. I was here before you had 3K subscribers. You're growing by leaps and bounds. Yeah, I appreciate that, Mike. Absolutely. I mean, for the longest, I couldn't get out of, what was that, 1.6? And then I hit the 2 wall. Couldn't get past 2.5. And then all of a sudden, boom, I'm like almost at 3.5. I'm just like, oh, man. But I was so sad I couldn't get a video out on Friday. I wanted to do the NBA Finals. If not, I wanted to at least do a video, but I was gone all day. It was my sister's birthday, so I was so upset because, you know, I missed talking to you guys, you know. And, man, I'm glad to be back. It's Sunday. We got college football season coming back here shortly.
Came in together 4 years ago. Built
all right, we are back.
Went to the Super Bowl last season, and who knows about this year? They've done a fantastic job considering all the guys.
I joined your stream right when you hit the 300 or 3,000 club. Appreciate that, Bolt.
Begins at the 11-yard line.
Miles Sanders, let's go.
For Sanders, but it closes quickly.
All right. Gain of about maybe 6 on that play.
Keep you up to date here on Fletcher Cox. He came out of the game to the
Chase had been around before 3,000.
Rolling it out, which indicates maybe there were cramps. And he was looking like he was in a better mood, but he has since gone back to the locker room.
Uh-oh, Fletcher Cox is going to the back, but he is walking pretty good.
You know, Chris, we didn't see him, as you mentioned, during the first part of the game. He was not in as much as
all right, it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, he may be going
Sanders in the
for
backfield.
too, that's cramps.
2nd down and 5.
Hand off.
Sanders.
And loss of about 3 on that play.
Well, we certainly have seen Carson Wentz make some huge plays on Sunday Night Football. He needs another one right here.
It's K'Wan Williams. He was down.
K'Wan Williams again is an injured player.
He is a very good slot cornerback.
Bolt said this man is a grinder. He's been grinding for like 2 years. Props to him. Deserves more subs. And an injured Niner on the field. Yeah, that injured player is Williams off the 49ers. Ooh, right on the top thigh.
Hard
Got
to
a
know
knee.
exactly what it is. Well, let's take a look at some of the
Might be a
plays that
thigh
we've seen
bruise
from Carson Wentz on Sunday Night Football over the years.
All right, I do have to mute it. There's some copywritten music. Yeah, I try to grind. You know, I like trying to put out videos or live streams at least once a day. What's going on, Tyler?
Has it in him. It's a matter of
all
who's
right.
going to be on the other end of it.
Carson Wentz is 15 for 24 for 140 yards and an interception.
Zach Ertz more than he has, but everybody is taking a look at Zach Ertz tonight.
You know, Ertz has 4 catches.
Steve-O says the Eagles need to take back Big V.
Back to the locker room. Jamar Taylor is now in.
Yeah, this is definitely a big defensive game.
Been around for a while out of Boise State.
Might want to check that out, though. That backup on backup here.
All right, Miles Sanders out wide.
Yeah, Taylor, number
Empty
47.
backfield.
3rd and 8. Taylor's going to blitz.
And there is a sack.
Dion Jordan coming in as well. So number 96 is there.
Well, here's what you do. You bring a new guy in instead of trying to cover him while
Chase
he's getting
says the
loose.
Eagles
Just
can
send him
have
after the
Foles back.
quarterback. And you could tell Wentz was looking right there thinking, I'm going to go get that guy. And then that guy came and got him.
Bolt says everyone has to agree Trox is such a humble guy. I try to be.
From the back of the end zone, Johnston.
All right, 4th and 15. The punt is up.
Room to roam from the 40-yard line.
Got to the 45. And that's where the ball will be placed at.
Great major league center fielder for a lot of years.
Whoop, I do have to mute the game audio real quickly while they're changing sides. Shout out to the 86 in the building. You guys are awesome. We got 59 thumbs up. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, definitely do so. That'd be greatly appreciated. Can we at least try to get 80 thumbs up? That'd definitely help the stream get out. Chase says, Trox for president. Great show. Hey, appreciate that, brother. Means a lot. Shout out to Chase Bishop. Miss Connie says, I'd vote for him. Detroit Lions Sports Talk, or Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike says, get to 100 thumbs up. Guys, come on. Appreciate that, Mike. I can't wait for the Detroit Lions to fire Matt Patricia, because as soon as that happens, one Mr. Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike will be on Chat Sports. It's a big-time opportunity. He is a partner with Chat Sports. No trucks for Lions head coach. Appreciate that, Michael Johnson. Jeffrey says, I would vote for Foxy Troxy. Tyler says, Lakers lost, everyone. Yeah, there is going to be a Game 5 in this series. So I'm a little excited. Hopefully it is not on Thursday. Because, sorry, I will not do that game. I will be doing Thursday Night Football.
Because of Cam Newton.
Oh, not yet. So tomorrow, 7:05, New England at Kansas City. That will be on the Gridiron Blitz. And then at 8:50, Atlanta and Green Bay will be here on Troxel Sports Talk. And then Thursday, Tampa Bay and Chicago.
Tony Romo are still in Kansas City and pining for burnt ends to be delivered.
So Romo's going to do Monday night after all.
There you go. That was great. From the 45-yard line, this is McKinnon.
All right, McKinnon, no gain on that play.
I need a second just to breathe.
Deep fog.
Best line of the year by you. That was terrific. 2nd down and 10.
Well, a huge drive right now for these 49ers. They have to get something going right now, because you certainly don't want to give the Philadelphia Eagles the ball and a chance at just down 3 at the end of this game.
All right, 2nd and 10.
Still in the locker room. Short drop and pass, high pass.
Oh, no good by Bourne.
Who's normally sees a lot more action than he has tonight. One of the rare times they've even gone to him. It's 3rd down and 10.
And for Nick Mullins,
what's going on, Isaac? Got to keep clean chat, brother.
When he throws in 2.5 seconds or less, he has a 140 quarterback rating. When he has been throwing over 2.5 seconds, in other words, off rhythm, 39 quarterback rating. So he really needs to stay within the
Niners
confines
need a
of
new
this
squad,
offense.
says Isaac.
But 3rd down and 10, that won't be easy to do. George Kittle's got to be the guy.
All right, 3rd and 10. All in. Oh, fumble.
If it's ruled a fumble,
And Eagles got the ball.
Who came in, and Vinovich is there, indicating it is a turnover, and it is.
Oh, my God.
Man, we got a fumble. I believe that was Jackson with the recovery. If you haven't voted, hold on, let me see if the voting is still available. Yeah, we got 10 more minutes left to vote. If you're going for the Eagle, put exclamation point vote with a space Eagles. If you're going for San Francisco, put exclamation point vote with a space 49ers, and it will register the vote. Isaac says, go Falcons, rise up. I'll be doing the Falcons game tomorrow. Bolt votes for the 49ers. Isaac going for the Eagles. Oh yeah, you can hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I do all the primetime games, and I'll be putting up for vote the Detroit Lions game or a CBS game, because usually the Detroit Lions will play on Fox, or I'll put up for vote the 425 game as well. Whichever one gets voted in, that's the game I'll do. But usually I do about 4 NFL games a week, and then I do a college football game. As soon as the Big Ten comes back, the very first game will be the Ohio State Buckeyes and Nebraska Cornhuskers in Ohio State. Isaac says, shout out to my 2 sons, Dom and Lucas. Well, shout out to Isaac's sons, Dom and Lucas. Your dad is a cool guy. Hey, shout out to MicroMike, 38 away from 6K.
As a way of making
you're
plays,
welcome, Isaac.
He certainly came up with a huge one right here. Surprised everybody with a little blitz move. Gets around and is going to doink it out with his
That's kind of funny.
For the biggest play of
LeBlanc,
the game
former
so
Detroit
far.
Lions, picks
Not
up a
even
fumble.
close to a pass. And now for the Philadelphia Eagles, here's their chance to go take over first place in the NFC.
Yeah, all the
East.
members of Infinite Sports
their first
Network,
victory of the season,
the
down
Gridiron
1-3.
Blitz,
Couple of texts
Detroit
Leslie
Lions talk
Taylor
with
still
Michael
left
Mike.
in regulation. And it's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen
Who swings
Hurts.
around, takes the toss, has some room down the sideline, and picks up a few yards. So
Got a
Hurts,
couple
guy
yards
they've
on
been
that play.
Bringing in gadget plays, decoys, and all of that.
The
number
Gridiron
2
Blitz,
quarterback
Detroit
able
Lions
to pick
talk
up
with
4.
Micro Mike,
That was going to
Noble
be
Sports
a
Entertainment,
quarterback-to-quarterback
the
pass.
Derrn,
They tried to get
Mark
that
Orum,
back to Wentz. But Kerry
and
Hyder, the old veteran,
Antonio
was
Hightower.
just
All their
too
channels
smart on
links
that.
are in the
He saw that
description.
coming, and he gonna,
We are part of the
I know
Infinite
what's
Sports
coming
Network.
here. Stays right with it. And luckily, Hurts able to pick up a few yards.
No, we're not giving up any Philly specials tonight. 2nd down and 6.
All right, 2nd and 6. Wentz was intended for Ward, incomplete pass.
Cross couldn't handle it. 3rd down and 6. Here's LeBlanc. That's his 2nd career sack in his 47th game.
Watch Fred Warner on this one. He's going to fool around in here and then drop. And I think it just scared Wentz a little bit into throwing it wider than he had to. Comes up, draws the block, and he's just right there. He just wasn't quite comfortable making that throw. And just
Ward had to run a little bit harder for his quarterback, though.
Again, not in field goal range here.
All right, it's 3rd and 6.
First down, you'd like to at least get that shot.
Miles Sanders caught it. Gain of about 2, maybe 3.
Right into the 49er bench where he has a seat for a moment. But that'll take the ball to the 37-yard line. So a field goal here would be 55 yards.
Watch this joker right here. I love watching him play football. Fred Warner, sideline to sideline when they need big
Bolt
plays.
says, I wish Troxel was a part of Chat Sports.
Time after
Maybe
time,
down the line.
Leader of this defense, the smart guy out there. That was a huge play.
They got a lineup right now, 4th and 4. Spread it out.
All right.
Looks like you've got
4th and 4. They're looking to go for it. All right, they're going for it. Pass. Caught.
Slanting in is John Hightower. So on a 4th
John Hightower with the first down.
Round draft choice out of Boise State to move the chains on a very big play.
How about that? You come out there, you've got your star tight end, Zach Ertz on the other side, running a little return route, just a little pick play, and the 2 inexperienced guys got it done.
There's a lot of former Detroit Lions in this game.
Just enough of a pick, and that was huge.
8 minutes remaining. Boston.
Shout out to the 94 in the building.
Ford goes in motion. Fake it to him. Coming around the other side, looking for some room.
Oh, what a loss of, wow.
5'6" rookie, so they tried to trick him, and instead.
Oh my God.
One of the great names in the history of the league says
that is a huge loss of yards.
Kerry Hyder's the one that sniffed this out again. I tell you, veteran football players sometimes.
Kerry Hyder, former Detroit Lion.
And they saw the tight end Ertz coming over to try and hook him. Said, no way, baby. Stayed out there. And then it was Tart who came over to clean that one up. So that's back-to-back plays now that Kerry Hyder's come up big.
2nd and 22.
2nd down and 22. 4-man rush. Good protection this time. Now Wentz is under.
Carson Wentz, you got to get rid of it. What are you doing? There's a flag. Throws it. Caught it.
Inside the 25.
Scott caught the ball. It's going to be short of a first, but there is a flag on the play.
Receivers went down right in the middle of the field. But let's just hesitate on the call and focus for a second on what Wentz just did. We can add that one to the playlist. You know, it's an interesting call because you get an automatic first down if it is on the defense.
Right.
Or you end up 3rd and 5.
Right. It's a 17-yard gain. I would think you take the first down, I would think.
And it's really interesting because then you're still on the fringe of field goal position where at least here you're in field goal range.
This is what he's explaining to him. All right, what do you want? You want to take the penalty, automatic first, and lose some yardage, or go to a 3rd and 5?
There are 2 fouls on play, both by the defense. Illegal contact, defense number 27. Holding, defense number 20. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Right.
The first down.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, they'll give
Automatic
up the
first down.
Give them a new set of downs. Otherwise, it's 3rd and 5. You know.
What's going on, Go Pack Go?
Amazing that he gets this play off to begin with.
That's one of those plays, if you're Carson Wentz, you're going, you know, if you take the penalty, that play doesn't count. I'd like to have that on my Sunday Night Football highlight reel there.
All right, MVP, have a great night.
But instead, they opt for the first down. So they're at the 34.
Shout out to the 100 in the building. You guys are awesome.
Jalen Hurts comes back into the game.
I'll tell you the other thing it does.
Best crowd on YouTube. Appreciate you guys.
Too. So, you know, if you can score a touchdown out of this thing, you're not going to leave much time on that clock for San Francisco to
All right,
come back
6:42.
the other way.
So goes wide to the right. Way wide.
1st and 10. Hurts dropped the ball.
Last week as well
Recovered it.
Against Cincinnati and just has to drop on it.
Phillies down 3.
Yard line, so now they're probably out of field goal range.
And you get the movement from Jason Kelsey one more time and snapped it just a little wide. And you could tell that the play was going to work left. So Jalen Hurts was going to have this read option going to the left. So as he took a half a step and the ball was half a step to the right, and it goes on the ground.
All right, 2nd and 18.
2nd and 18. Wentz is going to
Wentz. Travis Fulgham. Whoa. Travis Fulgham, former Detroit Lions draft pick, was cut by the Detroit Lions, goes to Philly, and just got himself a touchdown.
Of all of the injuries to wideouts, and makes the biggest play of the game.
Fantastic play for a guy who's come out of nowhere. My only question, did he step out of bounds on about the 2-yard line? Let's just take a quick look here. He's got a clean catch. Couldn't tell. It was close. Oh, no, he didn't. That was great.
All green.
What a play. I'm going to give Carson Wentz some credit here, too. You're talking about a guy hanging in there with, he's out there with people he probably barely knows their names. That is some play right there.
Some of those receivers need name tags. Hello, I'm whoever I am. His name is Travis Fulgham. What an Old Dominion.
Boy, that 2-point conversion early on is going to make this now where San Francisco needs a touchdown.
Kick is up. Kick is good.
After, and so it is a 4-point game with 5:50.
All right, I do have to mute the game audio for copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. All right, the Eagles are up 4, 18-14. MicroMike says, McKinnon time. I'm not too sure. I think he got a couple passes. About maybe 2 passes, 3 passes. I can look it up real quick for you. He has 2 receptions on 4 targets for 57 yards and a touchdown. What's going on, Aaron? Oh, yeah, that's facts, Mike. What's going on, Arku? Hey, you're still going to lose, Mike. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts, Steve. That was a classic deep pass, absolutely. What, you want me to do this? I could do that. Oh, man.
Was last week.
All right, we are back.
Now Philadelphia trying to make it 2 wins for the East as they're up by 4 with 5:50
Your son was cracking up.
We go to the touchdown.
The hardest thing in the world is for a quarterback and a new receiver to have timing. Watch the timing on this throw.
Appreciate that, Isaac.
You can almost count to 3 or 1,001, 1,002, 1,003. That ball's in the air forever, and you saw Fulgham. He didn't even know where it was until the last second when he did that little reaction with his eyes, and he said, oh my goodness, he did throw it. And here I am on national television making the biggest play of the night.
All right, 550. All in. Intercepted.
And all the way to the end zone.
And got a touchdown.
Alex Singleton.
Wow.
So Mullins makes a terrible throw. Singleton is right there. And here they are celebrating.
Wow. Hey, you already know who's coming back next week. Jimmy G's coming back. He said, oh, no. He got to go back to the bench.
Alex Singleton. This is just going to be a stop.
Alex Singleton got the interception for a touchdown.
Defense. You know, this is when the 49ers get hurt a little bit because they can't go to their play action game. And for Mullins,
that pass was just terrible.
That's not really
shout out to
30-yard return for a guy Singleton.
Charles Barkley.
Special teams.
That pass was just terrible.
CFL Defensive Player of the Year.
All right, the kick is up. Kick is good. It is 25-14.
How about that? Extra point is good, and the Eagles are up by 11.
Everybody in Calgary, the Stampeders, going crazy over this one. Threw it right to him. You know, I know
that touchdown was Alex Singleton.
You're watching on television, but for Mullins, what he's watching is the route on the outside. His wide receiver
Mullins.
had plenty of space there. He's seeing that, and he's waiting on him to break, and he just never sees it.
Rippin is in Denver.
Underneath, and that hurts. He's played so well for the 49ers, but for Alex Singleton.
Yeah, they just scored 2 seconds ago.
Bringing a little stampeder down the stateside.
First play of the after the kick.
Dramatic comeback. I don't think there will be a quarterback controversy developing in the Bay Area this week.
No. Well, he got a big win against the Giants. Finished up the game against the Jets. Had a chance coming in here, but I think Jimmy Garoppolo will be back very soon.
Well, still plenty of time at 5:42. All the timeouts and the 2-minute warning and all of that.
I got a touchback.
They're down now by 11.
They got to score quickly. Game is not over yet, but the 49ers have got to score quickly. Yeah, basically
now,
2 touchdowns in 16 seconds.
In the game. So Shanahan's going to make the change here, and Beathard, who's been around, he was their 3rd-round pick out of Iowa.
I don't feel so bad for being a Falcons fan now.
4th year. Yeah. In fact, at one point when Garoppolo got hurt in 18 early in the season, Beathard became the quarterback, and then they took him out in mid-year, and Mullins finished it. But now C.J. Beathard is back in to try to give him a spark. So what kind of drama can he provide? Starts with a little dump-off pass.
All right, McKinnon.
And McKinnon will vault for a gain of 9 to the 34-yard line.
Looks like he might be a yard, maybe too short of a first down.
An interesting move because C.J. Beathard in the past had been beaten out by Mullins, but he also obviously had more talent. He was drafted in the 3rd round. You don't draft somebody in the 3rd round unless you think they have the talent to be a player.
Hasn't played since that 18 season.
George Kittle got the first down.
Get tackled inbounds to keep that.
Yeah, Mullins
moving.
benched. Got to give Kittle his credit. Absolutely.
Fletcher Cox, who's been in and out, and he's back in the game right now. Big number 91, looking for one more sack to get him to 50 lifetime.
Fletcher Cox is back in the lineup.
Side like they are now. Be careful.
Beathard in the pocket, fires, caught.
Jerrick McKinnon.
Not escape. The tackle there of Trevon LeBlanc was let him a show.
Well, Fletcher Cox was in the locker room for 14 minutes getting an IV, which I think Chris predicted. You can see the wrap around his left leg, or left arm rather, and usually it takes about 12 minutes to get 2
All right,
years
Jorge,
of
you have a blessed night, brother.
Didn't take Al that long.
Bourne got the first down.
You know, you're just hotter than, oh, never mind what you're hotter than. It's Kendrick Bourne making the catch. You're Don Rickles reincarnated tonight.
It's the mask.
I did right. Yeah. 4 minutes to go. The ball's at the 44-yard line. Beathard throws. That's caught. Here's Kittle.
George Kittle got the first down. That's what I'm talking about. They got to hurry up, though. Got to get it, set it up, go. You're down 11.
Yeah, let's see if Jim
There's
Schwartz
still
gives
time
him
to
a
come back.
change-up.
You
He's
just
gonna
got to
sit
hurry
back
up
in
and
some
go.
soft zones. And when you do that, you invite throws to the tight end.
And invite a throw here to the outside.
All right, that's Samuel.
By Samuel, but they keep it. Philadelphia keeps him in bounds. It's important because, you know, you want to leave as much time obviously on the clock. Stays in.
I need to see a big play down the field.
Timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, but several seconds come off.
You really only need
Second and 6.
touchdown,
There is scoring
two-point
distance.
conversion and a field goal. So
Second and 6.
Oh, there we go. Samuel
Samuel, he's down to the 13.
close to the 10-yard line.
Ron McLeod making the stop. Beathard now 7 of 7 for 62 yards. Nephew of Bobby Beathard, longtime great executive Hall of Famer with Washington and the Chargers. Beathard, look out, and he's going to get taken
And got sacked. Ridgeway with the sack.
Rotating along that defensive front. And Ridgeway came over from the Colts last year with the sack, and a timeout is taken here.
All right, we got a
a
timeout.
huge play here. He had a couple sacks for these guys a season ago, but this did a lot of stuff because all they're going to do now is not only did they
What's going on,
force the
Nikos
timeout here,
GD?
but they're also allowed a
What's
line
going on,
change.
Nomical?
So by going to the no
Double
huddle,
T?
the Eagles, who are used to substituting
What's
on
going
that
on?
defensive line regularly, could not. But that play right there gave them a chance to catch their breath, substitute out the defensive line.
All right, second and 19,
we'll see how they can do
2:39.
from here. Al, so many
San Francisco
times
has 2
that
timeouts. Philadelphia
for a young
has
quarterback,
all
especially
3.
One that's coming in, the backup quarterback gets
49ers
no
with the
practice,
ball.
right? And a lot of times where it
Down
shows up
11.
is down here in the red zone, because this is an offense unto itself. This is completely different than trying to go.
Ball's at the
between 20s.
22-yard line.
CJ is Bobby's grandson. I was trying to take a few years off Bobby's life, but he's the grandson. Free play, and flag is down.
Flags on the play. That pass was intended to Bourne.
Side, Darius Slay covering Kendrick Bourne. It was a 2nd and 19.
Offside. Defense number 94. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
2nd down and 14 now.
I tell you, that's a big play by Darius Slay on the back end.
Josh
that was
Sweat
a free play.
was on-
They had
was a
shot
guilty
down the
party.
Field. That was down around the 5-yard line.
Sure,
If
let's
Darius
hear a
Slay doesn't
football
break
joke.
this up, they are in great position.
What's going on, James Field?
Give them the 5 yards.
No. 2.5 in regulation. Beathard fires, and that will be at the 2-yard line. Ayuk making the catch.
All right,
And that's going to be a first down. He
got a
picks
first
up
down. Ball's
enough.
at the 3.
It's inside the 3-yard line, and it's a 1st and goal with the clock running, and a lofted pass.
Oh, was looking for Ayuk in the end zone.
Pass.
You wonder how many times Brandon Ayuk and C.J. Beathard have ever done that. They were completely on the wrong page there, but not on this one. I tell you,
The Falcons
Ayuk, when
holding
I
a
watched him
lead.
play in college, just reminded me of
Go
Deebo
Pack, go.
Samuel. Just a big, strong, great physical runner after the
More
catch.
like the
We saw
Lions
some of
holding
that
the
tonight.
lead.
He will not be afraid. You can throw him inside.
All right,
all
second
night
and goal.
long.
Ball is at the 3.
2nd and goal. Kill up in the right slot. He stays into block. And the pass to the other side is
Bourne got a touchdown. right. We got a touchdown.
25 yards and 11 plays to make it 25-20.
Let's go, Niners.
Goal line plenty of times before. This little return route, you fool them, you get the slant going, then you plant your foot.
Hey, are you sure that the Falcons are worse? The Detroit Lions were the first team to go 0-16.
Was forced to go out.
Detroit Lions also have given up, I think, 19 fourth-quarter leads.
Was his knee down before?
Being reviewed. Of course, the 49ers are already lined up to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game.
I don't know if his knee hit.
No, it looks like it's going to be.
Terry McCauley for his
oh,
view of
it's
this.
down.
Down to me.
Yeah,
dang
Chris,
it. Ball's going to be at the 1.
Right knee that we kind of lose a little bit. Blocked out. Can't really tell for sure from that one shot. You know, if it is down, it is clearly short. Here we go. Maybe this shot will show us when it goes down. That looks down to me, Chris. I think you put them together. This is short. They're going to reverse it. No 10-second runoff because we're not under 2 minutes.
You put it inside the 1-yard line. You got 2:08. Boy, they would love to score before that 2-minute warning and save the 2-minute warning is like a free timeout.
Miss Connie says, Jags are terrible. I'm seeing a trend here.
That, you want to score like immediately. Get the 2-minute warning as a free timeout, and then especially the 2-point conversion now puts you in, within a field goal if you make it.
Because they did burn the 1 timeout after the sack, right?
They did, absolutely.
Hey, facts, go Pack, go.
So
Not McKinnon. Anybody else but McKinnon.
And try to get it in after the 2-minute warning. But first things first here. They'll reverse this, and they'll line up with a 3rd and goal.
Yep, they'll put it on the left hash mark.
What's going on, Interstate 90?
I don't think CJ.
After reviewing the play, the runner is short of the goal line. It'll be 3rd and a half a yard at the 1/2. Please reset the game clock to 2:09. Rewind both on my signal.
All righty.
It's interesting, too, because it's a 3rd. It's not even a 1st and goal. It's a 3rd and goal.
And you got to get up to the line of scrimmage here because they're going to wind this clock here.
Up to the line of scrimmage they go.
Luckily, Vinovich was on the other end of the field, and by jogging back down here now, it gives them a chance to get settled. But you want to snap this thing as soon as Vinovich says, let's go.
All right, 3rd and goal. 2:09.
They're going to still reposition. 3rd and goal. They got to snap it quickly.
All right.
There goes the clock. Nothing's going to give it.
Gives it to McKinnon.
Touchdown. That time he is in. So that worked out very well for the
Looks like it might be McKinnon with a touchdown.
They got to make the 2-point conversion to make it a field goal game. McKinnon has a touchdown in every game this season.
I think I officially lost.
That is a big finish right there.
Yeah, 96 to 141.
Whether or not you're going to get it down to the 2-minute warning or even get it in or not. Watch this finish. That is something. That is just man on man right there.
You don't make it, it's the 2-minute warning, and it's 4th down and goal. Instead, now here comes the.
Hey, shout out to MicroMike. Even if Devontae Adams comes back.
They're trying to make it a 3-point game. And passes.
Oh, Kittle dropped it.
In the end zone.
No.
I don't know if he's got his hand on it or not, but that is a big one.
Giant. Now the 49ers would need a touchdown and not a field goal. Take a look again. Did McLeod get a hand on it?
It's a tough one. Yeah. My question was,
Kittle dropped it.
In a position where he could have run that thing in. I first saw it, I thought he might have had a chance just to take it right in the end zone right there.
Well, the 2 Iowa guys could not convert. And it makes it 25-20. No, Terry, what about that touchdown run? What'd you think?
On the touchdown run out, the runner lowers his head leads and makes forcible contact with the opponent. This should have been a use of helmet foul right there. 15-yard penalty.
Oh, that would have created an explosion. Now you want this ball in the field of play here, right?
Well,
I mean, really, if you're San Francisco, you want this thing completely out of the end zone because then you still get the 2-minute warning.
But if you kick a touchback, the ball the clock won't start. Philadelphia would still have to run a play.
What's going on, Thomas Crossland?
To the 2-minute warning.
That's exactly right.
So Robbie Gould. Benefits, I think, what he has in mind. All right, so meanwhile, you have the possibility of an onside kick as well here because you got all of the Eagles lined up 10 yards away except one. They got one guy back. So what does Gould want to do here?
He's got the ball in his hand like he's going to drop kick.
He does.
First charge timeout. Philadelphia.
Well, Philadelphia.
All right, we got a timeout.
Make sure they are set for whatever's going to happen, whatever they think Gould's going to do. But you're right, there are so many options on this play.
Philadelphia
right
with the timeout. Both teams now have 2 timeouts each. 2:02 remains in the ball game.
The other thing that you can do.
San Francisco down by 5, 20-25.
Right now, they can sort of do that soccer kick across it and get that ball spinning so fast where it's down in the middle of the field and somebody's trying to pick it up. It is not easy to do.
Well, Gould only comes out for onside kicks. I mean, Wisnowski is their punter and kickoff fan, so that'll tell you something.
Every kicker has something that they do
all right.
on Friday. They experiment with
Robbie Gould set to come back.
All these crazy styles and try and figure out exactly what way they can figure out a way to get the ball back. Whatever it is, let's say Robbie Gould has one of those in mind right now.
Here we go. Little hopper, and it's corralled at the 49-yard line.
49-yard line. Richard Rodgers corralled it.
And he makes it look simple. But one big break, it only took a second. So the 49ers are going to get that free time out of the 2-minute warning because Philadelphia will have to run a first down play prior to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't know what this was supposed to do, but rolling on its side was not what they were hoping for.
Nope.
They were hoping for some crazy spin. They were hoping for something other than that. Now you're really
all right, can we get Miles Sanders, I guess, going? Having 9 points ain't going to cut it.
Timeouts, you would have had a chance to have them backed up. Now, at best, you're probably going to have 90 yards to go and no timeouts.
Yep. And he probably could have kicked it out of the end zone because Philadelphia was expecting that onside kick. But
first and 10.
That's history right now. Let's worry about this on a 1st and 10.
Clement.
Take us to the 2-minute warning on a 1-yard gain by Corey Clement. So you got 156.
Got a 1-yard gain on that. We are at the 2-minute warning. I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. We still a tough team loaded with weapons. Mike saying 7-1. Tyler says Titans winning a Super Bowl this year. Yeah, I will never forget Richard Rodgers. Just like I'll never forget Hutchinson as well. Next Sunday night will be the Minnesota Vikings and Seattle Seahawks. I will definitely be doing that game. Appreciate that, Ty. Ty Parsley with the subscription. Appreciate that.
Back-to-back games.
All right, we are back. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
Dalvin Cook's been
1:56 remains.
Get him next week.
What's going on, Mike?
Second down and 9. Boston Scott's the running back. Put a lineman in, Jack Driscoll, lined up as
All
the
right,
fullback,
second and
but now
9.
he repositions at right tackle. And Scott gets stopped at the line, so the Niners
no
have
gain
2
on that play.
timeouts.
Third
And
down.
they use 1 here, so they're down to 1, and here comes a huge play. Third down and 9 upcoming.
What's going on, Tony?
A reminder.
It's a shout out from
Always
Oregon.
reminding about something. The Volkswagen post-game report coming right up. Michelle interviewing the star of the game. Liam McHugh is here to wrap it up. Chris and I will take a look to next Sunday night's game. Preview that. Vikings Seahawks right after the conclusion of this confrontation.
Comical says my 2 most
Well,
hated
that was
teams
some
next week.
performance going down the field there by C.J. Beathard. So I'm sure it's got the attention of Doug Peterson. He'd love to.
What's
take a
going
shot
on,
throwing the
Maddie
ball, but you
Nicole?
also
Says
desperately
shout out
want
from
to
Death
take away that
Valley.
Final timeout.
Shout
I
out,
think I'd get
Maddie.
Wentz out on the edge somewhere. Whether you do
Appreciate
bootleg
you.
or not, I don't know, but just something. Give him a
Appreciate
little
the
pass
164
option.
in
If
the
it's
building. You guys
wide
rock.
open,
If
take
you
a
haven't hit
shot.
that
If
thumbs
not,
up,
get
definitely
what you
do
can,
so.
get down, we'll punt
If
this
you
thing
enjoy
away.
primetime football, I do all of them this the whole year. Do about 4 NFL games. You got 3rd and 9.
Boston Scott in the backfield with him. They roll him out. He's looking downfield. And
Oh, got a sack.
At his own 47. Armstead and Hyder are
Lost the
right
yards
there,
on
and the
that
Niners
play.
will spend their
4th
final
down.
timeout. So we'll have to go down the field without a timeout, but good amount of time remaining.
As it says,
146
Salinas, California.
prior to the punt.
Yeah,
Got a
Eric
timeout.
Armstead's had
Final
just
timeout by
very
the
consistent night
49ers.
tonight. And Kerry
So
Hyder
Philadelphia
from the
has
backside.
the only timeouts
making
remaining,
plays all
and
night
they
long.
have 2.
Armstead, the one constant, had that monster year last year. His career
But I do
best.
4 NFL games a
Ended up
week.
with 10 sacks
I'll be doing some
season
college
ago.
football.
But now here we go. This is a ton of time. I mean,
I'll be doing Tuesday's
you
NBA
wouldn't have to
Finals
go
game.
crazy. Here, you just get it going.
So Johnston back
And
there
I'll
to
also
punt.
be dropping
He's
content.
been averaging 53 yards per kick tonight. We got Trent Taylor back to receive for the 49ers.
Yeah, I got to look at the Tennessee Vols schedule. See which ones I can
Taylor's
get.
going to call for and make a fair catch at the 12. So the 49ers need to go.
All right, they're at the 12-yard line.
In 100 seconds.
Appreciate that, Michael.
Jeff Lurie
Says
is
good
on the
show,
team.
Trox.
He is. Tina with him out on the West Coast here. Nervous time, but it always is when
I know so far right now that the first slated
in the National
college football
League,
game
there's
will be
nothing
the
but drama
Ohio
these
State
days.
Buckeyes home against the Nebraska
Very
Cornhuskers.
nice lady as well.
Great.
Yeah, she's always very welcoming.
Fine golfer, too.
Yeah, she is.
All right,
We do
a
the
minute
full body.
40, down a
All right, here we go.
touchdown. Can see
From the
C.J.
12-yard line.
Beathard take it 88 yards.
Same thing they attacked.
And we got flags on the play.
Across the line, or.
False start. Offense
5-yard
71.
penalty.
5-yard penalty. Go first down.
Trent Williams, no stranger to the Pro Bowl.
What's
He's been
going
to
on?
7,
Pick a flip.
playing up until this year with Washington. So now they're going to have to go 93 yards in 100 seconds.
Get back to your stars. Get back to your catch and run guys here. Whether it's Ayuk,
Uh,
whether it's George
that's a
Kittle.
good question,
You
Nomical.
don't have to throw it way down the field. Just give them a chance to
I know I
catch
got a
and run.
short
That's what
list,
they
and
do best.
the Detroit Lions might be one of them.
And he flares out. The pass is caught. This is Bourne. And Bourne
All right, Bourne got to the 29-yard line. Plays inbounds still, so the clock is going. You got to hurry up.
Another 71 yards away.
Got to play with a
Less than
sense of
90
urgency. Bourne's in motion.
They send him with a no back to the right. Pass is caught over the middle.
Kittle got the first down.
Makes his way to the 40-yard line.
Looks like it might be down at the 41-yard line.
This is where I do not spike
All right.
the football. I want these
103.
defensive linemen to stay on the
A minute
field
left.
this entire drive.
That is caught. Now to the 45, 46.
All right, that was McKinnon.
McKinnon makes the catch.
All right, you got to
70
spike it or
seconds.
do something. You got
Your
to
offense is gonna be
preserve
exhausted,
time.
But so is the defense.
Second down and 4. You don't let him sub. Pass over the
All right, got a first down.
46 seconds, but the clock is now down.
Officials down.
All right, now they got to clock it.
And they're gonna
there's a
timeout. Right. So the clock had been running down, and still running. Now they stop it at 29, but they may put it back on, back up to a certain number, which I'm not sure about. That is Reuben Fowler, who is the umpire, who was down.
And that's big. If they had taken a timeout, so the official goes down, all right? Graham accidentally runs into him. And he's
Where's
down,
his ejection?
so
like,
what
do you call it?
Call a timeout, which would
like Jamie Collins got ejected.
Spike, right?
All right, Terry, what do you see in here?
Well, Al, it depends on when they recognize that the official was down. If they didn't recognize it, then they let him spike the ball.
I could not spot the ball. Due to our delay, please reset the game clock to 34 seconds. And we'll wind both on my whistle.
All right, so they'll wind it, and they put 5 seconds more back on it.
All right,
so
34 seconds.
Okay, so they did stop the play, so it is first down.
Okay. So
all right, first and 10. Ball's at the 45-yard line.
14 passes tonight for 170. Better. Over the
Throws it, got the first down. Kittle. They got to clock it. They got to clock it. Got 20 seconds. Clock it.
To stop the clock, and he does.
There you go. Got 17 seconds.
Okay, now you're in a position to air it out, go for the end
CJ
zone.
Beathard just came in the fourth quarter. Already has 14 for 15 for 139 yards.
To throw one, but down towards the end zone. You certainly want your final play of the game. You'll be able to make the throw down, enough time to go down and spike the football, and then have at least one throw into the end zone if you want it.
They've been using the middle all the way down the field.
All right, Beathard throws it out of bounds. Gonna be 3rd and 10.
At the 12-yard line, you had Avery, who's had a good night in the San
All right,
Francisco
12 seconds remain.
Was in there again.
Yeah,
so
just a full rush from Avery this time, and just going to take
this play might have to get aggressive.
Into the quarterback and force a throwaway. Now at 12 seconds, you really don't have time to throw it very far down the field. You got to start thinking about at this point. Are you going to throw up a jump ball? You're going to take a Hail Mary? What are you going to do here?
You also got a 3rd down too. 3rd and 10. Beathard, look out.
Oh, the ball's in the air. All right, 4th and 10. They have to go for it. 7 seconds remaining.
So now you're down to a Hail Mary pretty much. Something in the end zone. It's 4th down and 10. 7. They're going to look at it again to make sure this is not a fumble. But the arm was coming.
Hey, Gridiron Blitz. That's because I have the high ground.
Forward pass.
Brandon Graham with the heat that time again on McGlinchey.
So this is it. 33-yard line.
All right, 7 seconds remain.
Second charge timeout.
All right, Philadelphia is going to be left with 1 timeout. 7 seconds remain. 4th quarter. Can the San Francisco 49ers score and have a walk-off touchdown? Or will the Philadelphia Eagles pick up their first win? Find out when the commercials come back. And we kick back on the game audio. Shout out to the 234. You guys are amazing. Best chat alive.
But right now you're going to try to
all right, we are back.
4th down. Here it is.
All right, Beathard airs it out. Jump ball, no good.
Incomplete. After all of that, you got
and the Eagles pick up the first win of the year. 25-20.
Couldn't connect. And the
Philadelphia is now 1-2-1, and the San Francisco dropped to 2-2
in the NFC East. So, partner, if the season ended today,
wow.
It's incredible, but that tie
49ers need Jimmy G back tomorrow.
Has them in first place.
Unbelievable. 1-2-1. Meanwhile, the Niners at 2-2. Rams and Seattle are very happy about this.
Oh, Yeah, I am an Arizona Cardinals fan. But I was going for the 49ers in this one. Just because Darius Slay plays on the Eagles. And he likes to run that mouth. But, man, what a game. Shout out to the Eagles, though. Shout out to the Eagles. They had a hard-fought win, and they deserved it tonight. You know, when your starting quarterback is not playing, your backup gets benched after they're throwing, 2 interceptions on the night. One was for a pick six late in the game. C.J. Beathard came in and he tore it up. He had like 14 or 16 and 180 yards in less than a quarter. So, shout out to C.J. Beathard. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles picking up their first victory of the year. They now move to 1-2-1 as the San Francisco 49ers drop to 2-2. Nah, they're not overrated. They're missing their starting quarterback. Their entire team was almost on injured reserve. And they're still 2-2 on the year. And they're starting to get their guys back. So they're definitely not overrated. They just got to make sure that they stick to one thing and one thing only. And that's always running that football. That was the one key thing that lost them in the Super Bowl after being up against the Kansas City Chiefs. If you run that football, you will win that game. And you will win football games. You got to keep running the football. Run it down their throat, keep running it down their throat, and guess what? At the end of the night, you will probably pick up that win, and you have to stop the run on defense. You play solid defense, stop that run that football, and, they will definitely walk out with victories. And absolutely, the 49ers lost their quarterback, Nick Bosa, D. Ford, Solomon Thomas. I mean, Deebo Samuel just came back today. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I could do the standings for you guys. So, as of right now, let's pull up the standings. As of right now, the Bills own the AFC East at 4-0. Just behind them is the 2-1 Patriots. Then the 1-3 Dolphins. And then the 0-4 Jets. Steelers were on the bye week this week due to COVID. They're 3-0. The Baltimore Ravens are 3-1. They won today. That moved them that kept them at second place. The Cleveland Browns won today. They've been on a 3-game winning streak. They are 3-1. The Cincinnati Bengals won today, picking up their first victory on the year. Shout out to Joe Burrow. They are 1-2-1. That is the AFC North. The AFC South. The Titans, who were on a bye week as well. Hold on, let me bring in the Carson Wentz presser.
Noise, but there certainly was some. What kind of relief is it to finally get the first win of the season?
Yeah, it's a huge relief for all of us, honestly, especially on a Sunday night football game like we were today. Big team win. I mean, the defense played their tails off. The turnovers were huge for us. A big stop at the end. Guys rallied around. We had a lot of injuries, and guys just rallied around each other and played their tails off.
And the young guys, too. The 2 big plays came on that final scoring drive of yours. 4th and 4 conversion to John Hightower. What happened on that play? Why did that work?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great call. Great call by Coach. You know, guys did a good job getting open, and John came up big there. And then, you know, Travis a couple plays later down the sideline. It's fun to see. It's fun to see these young guys stepping up, making plays in big moments like this, and it's, like I said, a huge team win for us.
Travis Fulgham just signed off the practice squad yesterday. How much of that 42-yard pass was improvisation? What did you see there?
He's been working his tail off in practice. You know, he's been, you know, going up against our defense. Defense has said a lot of good things about him, and obviously our opportunities together have been limited, but we made a couple plays out here today, and I'm just really proud of him.
Coming into the game, Doug Peterson said he wanted you to be yourself, cut loose, have some fun. How much of that were we seeing of you tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you saw it. You saw it. I mean, trying to make plays. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. You know, we had the turnover. We had some missed plays, miscommunications. But, you know, trying to make plays, extend plays, and guys were working their tails off down the field. And, like I said, it's always a lot more fun plane ride, you know, especially across the country like we are after a win like this.
A long plane ride, but a happy one. Congratulations, Carson.
Thank you. God bless.
Liam?
Michelle, thanks. Big smile. Big.
All righty. That does it with the game audio for the night. But going back to the AFC South, Titans are on the bye week at 3-0 due to COVID, and the Indianapolis Colts are on a 3-game win streak. They are 3-1 in second place, and with the Jacksonville Jaguars, they're in third place. They have lost the last 3. The Houston Texans have lost all 4 games. They are 0-4. And in last place in the AFC West, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be playing tomorrow. They are 3-0. The Oakland Raiders have lost the last 2. They are now 2-2. The Los Angeles Chargers lost the last 3. They are 1-3. The Denver Broncos won on Thursday night. They are 1-3. Philadelphia Eagles picked up the victory to move into first place. They are 1-2-1. The Washington football team has lost the last 3. They are 1-3. The Dallas Cowboys are in third place at 1-3, lost the last 2. And the New York Giants has lost all 4 games. They are 0-4 and in last place in the NFC East. In the NFC North, the Green Bay Packers have won all of their games. They will be playing tomorrow. I'll be covering that game at 8:50 p.m. And then in second place, the Chicago Bears, who lost today, they moved to 3-1. The Detroit Lions are in third place at 1-3. They lost today. And the Minnesota Vikings won today. They moved to 1-3. In the NFC South, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 3-1. They won the last 3 games. The New Orleans Saints won today, beating the Detroit Lions. They are now 2-2. The Carolina Panthers won the last 2 games. They beat the Arizona Cardinals today. They are now 2-2. The Atlanta Falcons, who play tomorrow against the Green Bay Packers, the game that I'll be covering, have lost the last 3. They are heading into that game at 0-3. And in last place to the NFC South. In the NFC West, the Seattle Seahawks are perfect at 4-0. The LA Rams are 3-1. They won today. The Arizona Cardinals moved to 2-2, losing the last 2. And the San Francisco 49ers are in last place at 2-2 after losing today. And that completes the conferences. In the title, or in the playoff hunt, it is the Bills, Chiefs, Titans, Steelers, Ravens, Colts, Browns. And in the hunt is the Patriots, Raiders. In the NFC, the Packers, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Eagles, Rams, Bears, Saints. And in the hunt is the Panthers, Cardinals, 49ers. Who's your hometown team? All right, I appreciate that. News Now Baytown. Yeah, Mailata is definitely legit. Okay, the Texans. Yeah, I think they just got to get used to not having DeAndre Hopkins. I think once they figure that out and get on track, keep feeding Fuller the football, and in the run game, keep feeding David Johnson the football. I think they can bounce back. They'll at least be 8-8. Unless they really want to get their head coach fired, then they might tank. Hey, Miss Johnson, what's going on? Hey, I got my water right here. Hey, absolutely. If you want football to continue to wear your mask, because as we found out in the National Football League, coronavirus is still a thing. It is still here. Slow start is my Houston tradition. Yeah, Bill O'Brien really gutted the talent. He did. But see, the Texans, man, they got to stay healthy. Health really guts the team as well. My 49ers pickups. Miami next week. Good job. But with that being said, I did get my tail whooped. I do have, let's see who I have left on my fantasy football team. I am losing 142 to 96. One Mr. Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike is all finished. I have Sammy Watkins, Davante Adams, and Mason Crosby tomorrow. So I am hoping for a bounce back and the win. I just definitely need Davante Adams to play. He is still listed as questionable. Falcons are going to get their first win, but I like the NFL. 49ers are going to get healthy and win some games, absolutely. But with that being said, Washington, D.C., what's going on? Appreciate you. Let's see how we did today. We have 80 thumbs up. That is amazing. Appreciate you guys. But with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow for the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. That game I will have to move the time to 8:50 as that game will be out. Oh, absolutely. Shout out to Philly 500. He finally got the dub. I know he was losing it the past couple weeks. I am one of his subscribers. But I'm a football fan, so I'm subscribed to almost every single team, the content and things like that, content creators, teams as well, and things like that. But I will see you guys tomorrow for the Falcons and the Packers game. And with that being said, stay safe, wash your hands, continue to practice social distancing as the coronavirus is still a thing. And if you want the NFL to continue, please wear your mask. This is Troxel Sports Talk. Have a nice night, and I'm out. Peace.